Welcome to the Yugibois Play Dungeons & Dragons. I am not your usual dungeon master, but our usual DM is taking a siesta to finish writing up part 2 of the Death of the Monarch, our normal campaign. So while he's doing that, I will be running my campaign with the Yugibois, and we're going to have a lot of fun, fight some big monsters and do some cool stuff. So we're going to get into the campaign introduction, just a little backstory into what's going on, and then I'll do a quick recap of Session 0. Not a whole lot happened, just character creation and one pretty epic fight. So here we go. Many years ago, at the height of the human empire, dozens of cities soared above the skies of Faerun. They were large bastions of enlightenment, peace, and ingenuity, which gave powerful mages a sanctuary from which they could continue their arcane research, safe from the distractions and dangers of the surface world. These cities made up the great empire of Netheril. Each city was created by powerful archmages, who in order to earn their title, had to cast spells so powerful that they could move a mountain and command it to fly miles above the ground, thus creating their own flying city to rule over. The first of these cities was created by the archmage Iolam, who to the people of Netheril was their champion. They believed that so long as he was alive, they would be safe. And for over 2,000 years after the creation of his floating city, Iolam was considered the most powerful mage to ever live, prolonging his short human life through magic far beyond the capabilities of even the greatest arcanists of the current age. At the end of the golden age of Netheril, a gifted child named Karsus was born. It is said that by age 2 he was able to cast his first cantrip. At age 22 he was granted the title of Archmage when he created the city of Eileanor, something most mages took hundreds of years to accomplish. After a couple hundred years of peace and prosperity, a subterranean dwelling race known as the Faerun waged war on the Netheril Empire. These slug-like creatures had been tormented by the magical waste emanating from the floating cities for thousands of years. Though many other races have tried to destroy the Netherese, none could match their powerful magic. The Faerun, however, fed on the magical essences of the arcanists themselves. Though the Faerun were hardly a match for the great archmages through combat alone, their very presence began to undo the magics that was prolonging the lives of the Netherese. Fearing for their lives, many of the archmages abandoned Netheril, including Iolam. With their champion deserting them, the people turned to Karsus to end the war. Seeing no alternative, he began crafting a spell more powerful than any before. This spell was known as Karsus' Avatar. After a 6-hour-long ritual, the spell, upon its completion of casting, would allow its user to become any god of their choosing, replacing any god with themselves. Out of all the gods, Karsus chose the goddess Mistral, the goddess of all magic. He believed her to be the most powerful god in existence, and thus would be the most capable of destroying an entire race. However, of all the gods, Mistral was the only wrong choice, for Mistral was in charge of healing and maintaining the Weave. The Weave is the fabric of arcane and divine energy that stretches throughout the entirety of the universe. It is what allows all spellcasters to use magic. When Karsus cast his spell, he was inundated with immense power and unmeasurable knowledge instantaneously. It was in this moment that he realized his mistake. By taking the powers of Mistral, he had also severed her connection to the Weave. For a short time, all magic in the universe began to run wild, tearing apart the fabrics of the Weave. Mistral, in an attempt to repair the Weave, sacrificed herself, which cut off Karsus' connection to her, and without a deity to control it, all magic in the universe ceased functioning. And without the infusion of magic, all of the floating cities of Netheril fell, killing all of their inhabitants and Karsus, who in his dying moments watched helplessly. This was forever known as Karsus' folly. A new goddess of magic was reincarnated. Mistra recreated the Weave, and thus rewrote the laws of magic so that these calamities would not repeat themselves. First, magic now required great study and discipline to cast. Second, all spellcasters were limited in spells they could know or use at any given time, forcing them to prepare the spells they wished to cast any given day. Lastly, mortals were forbidden access to the highest of spells. Thousands of years later, in the current era of 2021 DR, or Dale Reckoning, the gods in their lust for power have brought misery and ruin to the mortal inhabitants of Toro. Clergies of opposing gods wage war in their names. Villages, cities, and whole continents are burned to the ground. It is no longer just a war of good and evil. All gods have abandoned their pantheons in a battle royale for power. And without high levels of magic and power, mortal beings are forced to follow deities they believe to be the strongest, or, in their rage, have discarded faith altogether. Whether or not you believe in a god, all inhabitants of Toro know one undeniable truth, that whether through their followers or by their own hands, the gods will destroy all life in the universe. So, that is the backstory of our campaign. The party, known as the Four Horsemen, name patent pending. Rennick Taurus, a human wizard. Orphan the Green Plague, a dragonborn barbarian. Roswald, a high elf artificer. And Alistair Dragma the 16th, or 11th. Is that, did you say 6th? I don't remember what it was. Sixth.
Sixth.
By the way. Alistair Dragma the 6th, a human summoner, a class created just for this campaign. The Four Horsemen were hired by a group known as the Unseen.
We've not seen them.
Not at all.
A mysterious collective of various extinct guilds. They were hired to hunt and kill the ancient red dragon named Garnock. In the battle that waged for probably a little bit too long, but
my stomach
big
was growling
big
like
red dragon. They had successfully killed him after many rounds of battle, and with his dying breath, he turned to Rennick and said, "The Queen does not forget." So, that is where we left off.
Sounds like a sore loser to me.
Yes, exactly.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
So we're gonna jump right on in.
That's fighting accuracy right there.
They are not even good Louisiana cooking because at least they have like crawdads and shit like that.
What, do you think you can make yourself a better fried frog or something?
Yes, I could. I've made fried
Not
frogs.
to make a D&D joke there.
I've made and eaten many a frog leg.
Is there any more honey?
Yeah, there's one more.
Honey. Wait, did I press?
What's up with these one sauces?
Oh, okay.
You
For
guys are
two
stingy.
meals.
You're stingy, yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, you only got one biscuit though. No. Oh, that's two.
Well, at least it's not smothered in jizz this time.
Order 2 biscuits.
Oh, they're here. It's done.
Yeah, I got half a sauce bag right here.
I'll trade you that for a biscuit.
5 gold and it's yours!
All right, gentlemen. So,
Luke. Game Master.
Roswell.
He got him Game Master.
I said
Game Master.
Okay, so
Hey, we care.
last we left off, you guys had just beaten the Red Dragon Garnock. You all did investigation rolls, which most of you rolled pretty well. Of the loot that you found, collectively, you found 243,176 gold pieces.
Woo!
Rich bitch.
Yes, a big pile of gold.
A big hoard of gold.
Big hoard of gold. You've also found 3 superior healing potions.
Superior.
3 potions.
Lake Superior. Healing.
7 greater healing potions.
Several Lake Herman potions.
Many noticeable, or many artistic items, but a few things that stood out to you. There was one gold and jeweled scimitar.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that.
You, Roswell,
Yes.
found something that stuck out to you.
First things first, how do I spell scimitar again?
Scimitar?
Yes.
First things first.
SCIMITAR.
Okay, thank you.
You're a lefty too?
Yes.
Well, at least put the two lefties
I
on.
also have my game, my Popeyes and play D&D.
Alright, so you found a gold-trimmed screwdriver.
Oh boy!
A fucking screwdriver.
Rennick, you found a
What are you looking
I can't wait to make cocktails with this.
about
What are you,
6-inch
mechanic?
diameter crystal ball. And among other things, you also found one black cloak that seems to be letting off a slight bit of magical energy.
You gotta give our MVP the best weapons, right?
I didn't find it.
I mean, all I do is swing it, then I swing things.
You all looked, and that's what you
And
collectively
a black,
found.
and a black cloak, right?
Yes.
That's radiating heat.
Just magical arcane energy.
I kind of want to see what the robe is about.
So you guys want to take a short rest here?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Divvy up a hoard of money and we'll throw it in. I mean, I can throw it in the bag of holding.
Sure.
Is there anything you want to do during your short rest?
I want to investigate my screwdriver.
Okay.
I just want to rest.
Are you going to? What are you trying to do with it?
I
Oh,
wanna
wait.
I wanna sense its magical
Can't roll that
power.
one. Give me
That's his.
Okay.
that one.
Dilly can't play with nice things, I guess. Okay.
Make a Arcana check for me.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. More than enough.
What's your total?
27.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
You do sense that it does have magical properties to it.
That's it.
Is that it?
Well, you have to.
Can I attune it?
You want to attune to it?
Yes.
Okay, you can do that. Or if you have the identify spell, it would also tell you what it would do.
I do not have the identify spell.
Okay.
Anybody have like that?
Well, hell, I'll attune.
You will attune to it, so you'll spend the short rest attuning to it.
Yes.
Do you guys mind if I hold on to 2 of the superior healing potions?
I don't mind.
So
Alright.
why should
You guys can divvy up the other 8.
You're gonna be the battle maid.
I just want the 2 superior healing potions.
Well, there's 3, right?
There's 3, but
Three.
I don't need all 3 of them.
I'll take the other one and they can have the rest.
Sure. There's
Alright.
7, so you guys can split them up.
I'll take all 7. No, I'll take 3 and give him 4. So how many? I have 3. What kind of potion?
Greater.
Greater.
Also, how much does that amount of gold weigh? I just need to make sure for the bag of holding so I can reduce the size of it.
That's a lot of gold.
That's full of horse shit.
That much gold is going to put you over, I'd say, at least a ton.
What?
Okay.
How do we carry that?
Bag of holding.
Well, bag of holding can only hold to 500 pounds. That's why I need to
Some days are better than others.
spell it, make it small. and put it in the bag.
One biscuit.
Do you want
Fair,
one?
fair.
Yeah, I'll take
You can
one.
also do that. Is anybody else trying to do anything?
I want to check the robe out.
How much
Okay.
did you say the
Are you
Uh,
going to just see what it's about, or
243,000.
are you going to try to attune to it?
So like, can I investigate it
I mean, you can try.
or learn more about it?
Can make an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'll do that. 7. I'm gonna learn asshole about this.
A 7? Yeah, you sense that it's magical.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna put it on.
Okay. Are you going
Anything happen?
Nothing happens when you put it on.
Is he putting on what? The rope?
Just put it on the robe.
Oh, that was his. Gotcha.
It's actually more of a cloak. It's not a robe.
Okay. That's what he found though.
Yes.
Okay. I will not put it in there.
I'll try it. I'll tune to it.
Okay. So you're going to try to attune to that. You're attuning to your screwdriver.
I'm just gonna ritual cast Identify on the crystal ball.
Okay.
Ooh.
Get everything done with them first, and I'll.
So you take
10 minutes to
do that. This is what you find. Anything for you, Mike? Or
No,
Orphan?
no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
Do I need to
just
assume-
using my hit die right now to heal up.
Does it say requires attunement? At the top?
Yes, so I have to drop something.
I'm just healing at the point with my hit die. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. And make sure you mark off how many hit
I
die
am.
you're using.
Yeah, I am. I got 17 d12, so I'm trying to just roll through some of
got
them.
a lot.
So.
So at the end of your attunement, this is what you.
Woo!
At the end of your attunement, this is what you.
When do I have to return this back to the library? I'm just kidding. You don't have to answer that question.
Wow, that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna use also during the short rest. I guess I'm gonna burn my second wind.
Hey, this will float.
Ooh, I
The
like it.
displacement.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
3d10 plus 3.
it's like I'm there, but I'm not really there.
So if you use your second wind at the start of your short rest, you'll regain it after you finish the short rest.
Yeah, that's what I meant I was gonna do. Because you asked me what I was doing. I was like, I guess I'll just do my short
Wow,
rest.
that's really good.
Luke, where you come up with these items from?
5e Tools.
Well, I mean, too.
So it was 100.
It's an amazing website.
Oh, okay. Sure. That actually.
I'm gonna keep my ring and my star down and everything.
Okay.
That made that really easy. I healed myself exactly
So I can
100.
put one cantrip on it.
All right. You finish your short rest, healing up, finding some new items. Mike, are you holding on to the scimitar, or is somebody else holding on?
I'm holding on to it. I'm not equipping it or
Make
anything.
make a perception check.
Okay. 23.
23.
Nice shit.
Even though you are not wise in the ways of magic, being a dragonborn, you do have natural magic in you, and you do sense that it does have some magical property.
Fair enough.
Man, that was excellent.
What?
And then I need.
Yeah, let's do it today.
I need
Last one was some disappointment.
Asshole.
Yeah, it was tragic.
Rennick
Mm-hmm.
and Roswell.
Hello!
I need you to make an Arcana check.
I'm on Area 50.
That's 19. That's got
Sure. We'll say 19.
Well, it's 29.
29.
Jesus Christ, on that alcohol.
Key.
Drop me, Danny.
He's got it. I got a 13.
Okay. Well, you both actually succeed. So you both sense a very, very powerful magic emanating nearby.
Oh, come on.
You don't know what it is, but you know that it is. You know that it's not alive, but you know that it is very magical essence that is emanating nearby.
I'm good.
Well, I am concentrating on reducing the size of the gold that we have, so I cannot do anything.
I
I
assume
honestly
that is
don't-
me. It's time for me to relay such information.
Go ahead if you want.
All right, people, we have a situation on our hands.
What, ho?
Feel free to shoot him if you want.
We have immediate danger or concern because there's magic nearby.
Well, we can just leave.
Is it?
The odd thing is that we're sensing it's not alive, but it's emitting some sort of magical essence.
Do you think it's worth anything?
Worth?
Why are you
Money.
scared?
It's worth an investigation check.
Fine.
I'm just letting you know. I'm completely concentrated on my spell right now, so I can't do
Yeah,
anything.
no. I don't really. I guess if someone wants to go, I can kind of like go with you.
I will go to the entrance of the cave and start preparing my spells, basically.
Okay. So, who wants to go check it out? All right, I'll walk
All right, come on along.
with our artificer.
So what are you attempting to do? You're attempting to locate the source of this?
Yes.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
I'll give him advantage.
Okay. It's helping you out.
Yeah, nat 20.
Yeah, nat 20
That was
anyway.
nat 20.
You know exactly where you're headed. It's about 20 feet ahead of you, and as you get closer, you sense that the magic is. The closer you get, the more you can sense of just how powerful an item it is.
Is it like overwhelming?
I wouldn't say it's overwhelming, but it is definitely something that.
It feels like you can smell like burning trash. Or
Yeah, this is like a sixth sense for you. You just
Okay.
the magical essence is palpable.
I see.
So for me, it just looks like a
Does it-
normal.
You could still sense it, but it's not as
Okay.
Is
you're
it
not
just-
as aware.
Is
Sure.
it just like a wave, or is it embodied into anything? Like as in,
You sense that it's kind of tucked away in the rest of the hoard that Garnock had amassed. You'd have to rummage through some stuff in order to probably locate it.
you want to blow some shit up there?
Do it. Blow
You're
some
gonna
shit
blow
up.
some-
Blow some shit up there.
You sense some
You're gonna-
magical
you're gonna
energy.
can it?
Your answer is to blow shit up. I like
All right.
it.
Sure.
Of course it is. What else is my response? Is some type of
That's fair.
Do it, Anakin.
Sounds fun to me. I'm all for this plan.
Do it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It is not the way of the Jedi.
I mean, we honestly got so much gold. You know, if you blow up something that's worth something, I don't think I really care.
Yeah.
So go for it. Blow it up.
Well, I don't want to use my cannons. I'm trying to find a cantrip or a spell that at least like raises it up or mixes all that shit up.
Bro, your fucking arms.
Can I cast levitate on it? On that entire pile?
Levitate
Yes.
on the entire pile.
Yes.
I don't see why he couldn't.
Well, find out.
Is it on a pile of gold? Or on the-
Underneath a pile of gold.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I took all the gold when I reduced it in size and put it in the bag.
Well, it's not gold. It's part of his hoard, right?
You would have to. It's only one item, and you'd have to see it.
I guess it's
Can I
not
just
very
put,
gold.
can I
it's
just put a
more of
tarp
his
under it
hoard.
and then cast levitate?
Well, it's buried
I
in there,
just-
so you can't see it.
Yeah.
Put your arm in there and grab it.
Okay, can I
You
just
rolled high
rummage-
enough to where you.
Can I
you-
just
you could
rummage through it?
Find it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Before he does that, I'll ask
see.
him, are you sure you don't want to blow it up with your
No, let's just rummage through it. It's fine.
You
Alright.
rolled high enough on your investigation that you do find exactly what you're looking for. And
Grab
as
it
soon
by
as
the
your
ear,
hand touches
pull
it,
it
you
out.
get that shock of arcane energy that you're used to feeling in a magical object. You pull it out of the rummage of all the random tapestries and shit, and it is a very large scepter. It is a staff with a crystal ball on the end of it.
Wow, that's some Maleficent looking shit.
You look into the ball and you see that it is sparkling.
Do I see anything inside? Or is it just sparkling?
It
energy?
seems like it's just stars that are just kind of held aloft inside of this.
Can I focus in it? Can I focus on that object?
What are you trying to do to it? Are you trying to attune to it, or are you trying to just?
When he finds that, I just kind of roll my eyes and go, oh boy, a magic stick. Yay.
Can I
Give me-
let go of it in any sort of way?
Give me.
Yeah, you can let go of it.
Can I have it?
I'll let it drop to the ground then.
It drops to the ground.
Is it still sparkling?
It is still
Can I
sparkling.
grab it?
You're not there.
Yeah,
Where
you're
am
not
I
here.
here?
I don't know what you're doing.
Who did I go with?
I just
You-
wanted
You
to
didn't
say
say what
taking
you're
a nap.
doing. What are you doing?
I thought I was with them.
Okay, you're with us.
I am at that.
He's
Walking
at
toward
the
the
entrance.
entrance. I'm walking toward the entrance.
Kumar, we're at White Castle. Where have you been?
Where's my car?
This isn't where I parked my
Click.
car. Okay, so you
Okay,
drop it.
anyways, I'll pick it back
So,
up. then.
since they're both there, I go, okay, it seems like you two magic users have this under control, and I'm going to literally turn around and just walk back to where we
Okay.
go.
Do you want the staff? You gotta say it louder and that's nice.
Give me the staff infection.
Yeah, I
Wow.
literally, I just walk all the way to
I
where
didn't
Rennick is.
expect that, Jeff.
Alright.
But okay, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, you can have it. That is perfectly fine.
Alright, I grab the staff.
Alright, you have the staff. It is in your hand. It is a long wooden staff.
Do I
with a
gotta
crystal ball.
attune to it?
You can try.
Can I identify it first?
If you have the identify spell,
I don't.
then you cannot.
Alright, well, fuck it. I guess I'll tune to the
Hey, I got an idea. I can get. Is it a cantrip?
No, it's a first level spell.
So while they're doing that, I reach Rennick and I just go, they found a magic stick.
You mean a staff?
Scepter. Scepter.
Stick.
Well,
staff.
he's saying stick.
I am-
Scepter.
Doesn't matter.
To me,
It's
it would
stick.
be a stick.
Scimitar,
I found a
scepter,
magic
same
So yes,
tool.
I will attune to the stick.
Alright. As you begin attuning to it, I need you all to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh,
All
God, I
of
knew
us?
it
All
was
of us?
bad. I knew it was bad.
This is terrible.
He's
for
about to be
everybody.
corrupted, and we're about to allow it to happen. Oh, in the gutter. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
It's too much. My crap table rolls too much.
13 for me.
Wisdom saving throw.
What do I add to
20.
it?
Your
Oh,
wisdom
it's-
modifier.
Yeah, wisdom modifier.
Yep. 19 for me.
Okay.
9?
20.
Nothing happens.
Oh, good.
So you're going to spend the next hour finishing your attunement.
Yeah.
The instant that you finish attuning to it, you
Don't
learn about its properties.
Ooh,
Fun.
the big boy
The
stuff.
mailman's here. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Scepter. What is Scepter of Sarvis?
I'm sorry.
Scepter of Sarvis?
Savers.
Savris? +5 quarterstaff? What's +5?
That means any that's it, +5 to your attack rolls and to damage rolls.
Oh, that's really
Any creature that is not a demigod or higher that is hit with this scepter is imprisoned within the crystal ball on top of the scepter. Only a lesser deity of greater can release a creature imprisoned in the scepter by speaking their true name and striking the ground 3 times.
Someone's inside.
A demigod hit with the scepter must succeed a DC 30 wisdom saving throw or be imprisoned by the scepter. Lesser deities must succeed a DC 25, intermediate 20, greater 15. Greater deities only fail on natural ones. That would also fail the save DC. Then it's got intermediate and lesser. There's more back. Jesus Christ. Any deity that
And to
makes
my
the
true
scepter
love.
is unaffected by the scepter until the next dawn.
Well, we have to. Are they coming or are we
That's
just
pretty
waiting
dope.
for them?
I mean, they're probably playing
Well,
with
it
the
says
stick.
attack
I have
stat.
no idea. I don't
There's
really
probably
care
something
about
wrong
magic,
with
as you
it.
know. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with it. I'm assuming one of them's probably going to take it.
So as you guys are talking, and as soon as you learn its properties and finish attuning, you are all in a bright flash. You are no longer in the cave.
Dun, dun, dun.
What
you
a
all,
twist.
You all look around, and you see that you were in what appears to be a room that is all wood. It's
Like a cabin?
Kind of like a cabin, but
Okay.
it's just one room. I need you guys to make just a perception check.
I'm legally blind.
25.
24.
Okay.
25 for me.
I walked into this room and my eyes closed.
You're still a little shocked
My eyes
from,
are still closed.
from the flash.
Yeah.
Okay. So you stand upon an iron dais, which ripples with arcane energy that is fading away. The floors, the walls, and the ceiling around you are all made of wood. You look out in front of you and you see a wooden door with a brass knob. The room is lit by a single lantern which hangs at the center of the ceiling, letting off a constant illumination that does not flicker. Looking around you, you see no furniture, no decorations,
No
no
couches.
markings of any kind. Except for you, the lantern, and the door, this room is completely empty.
So except for us in the lantern.
Remember, you're closing your eyes. You have your eyes closed.
Well, yeah, because
You're kind of like blinking because the light was so bright.
What's happening?
What's going on?
This looks like the place that I lived when I was younger. There's nothing there.
Well,
Is this Harry
Furniture,
Potter's
there's
bedroom?
I am just gonna walk toward the door and just see if the knob moves.
The knob does in fact turn.
I will turn it.
Okay.
And does it push forward? I'll try and push it forward. Does it open forward or does it open backward?
You would be.
Pull it. Okay, so then I'll pull it.
Okay. Pull the door open, and nothing happens.
All right. Is there anything on the other side?
You look out past the. Are you stepping out through the door or just?
I'm just
peeking out?
looking out through it.
You see just a hallway.
It's The Shining.
Guys, are we going down there? Reddick.
I'm concentrating on the amount of gold that we have. So anybody else want to volunteer going down this hallway?
All
Or
right.
Me?
So be it. Sacrifice I shall be.
I can't see anything.
Well, you're not blind, but you
No, I know.
just couldn't see that initial second. So you look out into this room and you see it's just a hallway. It's illuminated by a similar lantern that was in the room that you were brought into. To the right, about halfway down the hallway, you see a staircase that leads up, and all the way down to the hallway to the left, you see another door, very similar to the one that you just opened.
Oh, it says PT.
So just question, who's going to do? Because I was going to stay with Rennick.
I'll be
'cause that's where the
for.
gold.
I'll go.
That's where the gold is. So I'm staying with Rennick right now.
I'm
Okay.
staying. I mean, I'll just be all right. Hold on, and then we'll just stay here for 10 more minutes, and I'm just gonna find familiar, and then send a spider raiding one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you have time to do that when you're putting cash in the
It's a
pocket?
ritual, so I can just cast it
Okay.
and just hold
It
on.
just
to
takes
it.
time.
It just takes time. Because the reduce and enlarge is a concentration. I have to only hold that spell.
Fair enough.
So I'm thinking about that spell while I'm just like, alright. So a spider's gonna attach to one of you.
Alright. What do you guys do?
I want to go adventuring.
Okay.
I'm going to go down the hallway.
He's staying with me.
Yeah,
so.
I'm just hanging out with Rennick.
Which way are you gonna go? You have the stairs to your right, and you have the door all the way to the left.
Door to the left.
All right. So you get up to the door, and are you doing anything with the door?
I want to open the door.
Okay. So you turn the knob, and you go to push it in, and you notice that it is locked.
Can I sense if there's like a magic lock on the mechanical lock or something?
Sure, make an Arcana check.
I'm so glad that you asked. 23.
There's no magic.
Oh.
It's just locked.
It's
Alright,
just
we're
locked.
going back. Going back that way.
No,
Going
don't.
back.
Beaten by a normal lock. Okay.
What, you want me to blow it off? Blow down?
No, you do whatever you want to do.
Well, then we're gonna go to the stairs then.
Okay.
What? Did you have a better idea? Can you cast?
Do you want my spider to go inside the little hole that it can probably go through?
Well, I could have taken a hint, but thanks for asking.
Since it's locked, I will have my tiny spider try and go into the keyhole.
Okay. And he does.
Okay. What does he see on the other side? Or what do I see?
Inside you see, it's a very similar room to what you were currently in, since you're still in there. There are a couple things inside of it. There is a bed kind of in the corner. It is empty, there's nobody in it. And then you also see that opposite corner, but still at the back, is a table with a crystal ball. And then you also see a similar lantern.
Gotcha.
And that's all you see.
Alright. I will come back out and just kind of like have my spider up on the thing and just like wave at them. They can try and see my
Okay.
tiny spider.
So your tiny spider is just sitting there waving. Okay. Make a perception check.
Me?
Both of you.
18.
17.
Okay. You do see a tiny little spider waving its two little arms at you.
I'm gonna try and point to like the door handle.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the door knob
Uh huh.
and open the door.
It's still locked.
Spider, can you please lockpick the lock?
Oh god.
You want a spider to pick a lock?
We're gonna go back inside the keyhole and see if there's like an unlocking mechanism on the other
There
side.
is. It seems to be locked by a key.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'll just come back and like crawl on.
Can I see them from where I'm sitting?
Where are you sitting?
I'm with Rennick on the end.
I'm like at the door.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with
you can
him.
see them at the hallway.
Oh.
It's about a 20.
That's why I'm just
20,
asking.
30 foot.
Okay.
Okay, I
Because
kinda-
I didn't want to yell.
not
That's
very
the
long.
whole thing.
I kind of roll my.
Oh yeah, you guys are like within talking distance. You could easily talk to each other.
The door is locked, and there's stuff inside.
I kind of look across and kind of roll my eyes. Do you want me to break the door down?
I would suggest not.
All right. fine,
Go
you're no
down
fun.
the stairs, and I'm gonna have my spider climb on one of them.
All right, have fun.
Come on, leader. Lead us.
How about
Go inside.
We're going on the stairs.
I mean, going to the stairs.
Where's your mind?
we are the greatest
In my head.
horsemen of death ever. Out the stairs.
I am trying to be very careful and cautious.
I'm letting him run this operation right now, so.
Yeah, I'm also just kind of when I'm sitting with
Run the
Rennick, I've got
operation
the,
of
the
the
gold
stairs.
jeweled scimitar, and I'm just kind of like
Yugibois.
picking my teeth with it.
Okay. What are you? What are
The
you
stairs.
going up the stairs?
Come on, Yugibois, lead
Go
us.
up the stairs.
All right. The stairway is unlit, and it leads to just one floor above. So it's a very short stairway.
Is Jack bigger upstairs?
And up there you see a door, very similar to the two that you've already found.
Spider, go in the keyhole.
You're just putting your hand down to the
Yes.
keyhole.
Yes.
Okay. I will have my spider crawl inside and look through the keyhole, basically on the other side.
Okay. Make a perception check
Come on,
with
spider.
the spider.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Perceive the magic.
Yeah, it is no pluses.
Wisdom.
Yep. 11.
11.
Yeah.
So he looks out and he sees what appears to be the deck of a ship.
That's great.
He does not see any people, any creatures. It is empty. It's just the deck.
All right. Well, that's great. I'll leave my spider there and just hint at him, just be like, follow me, and we'll just start walking toward the stairs and go up with them.
I'll wait for the regroup.
Okay. So you have all joined up together.
I am.
Oh, did we heal? How much did we heal?
Did you roll any hit dice?
No.
We haven't healed yet.
I thought we did during the short
I
rest.
did.
Just
we?
short rest.
I recommend taking a long rest now.
I automatically
Right now?
because I killed the motherfucker and I gained all my hit points back with that spell.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, droop.
Man, I wish I was a big
I
green
used probably
wizard
about half
energy.
of my hit die for today.
And I still don't get my spell slots back anyways yet. So.
17 d12s.
Oh wait, I can still use that short rest thing, right?
I honestly don't even remember how high my hit
Arcane recovery.
That's a long rest.
Is it?
Yeah.
Arcane recovery is a short rest to regain one spell. slot.
Nope.
One spell.
Arcane recovery, no action, long rest. Combine up to 10 level spell slots. Be 6 level or higher. Yep. So I will not use that until I really need to.
Gotcha.
I will just.
Oh, once per long rest. That's okay.
Mhm.
There we go.
I'll just go up to the door and see if it's open.
It is not locked.
Okay. I will
Let's go.
call my spider back
Mm-hmm.
on my hand and then open the door and walk out.
Are you all going to follow him?
Yes.
Yep.
Take us to your leader.
So you open the door, and you find that you are on board of a large ship. Oh shit, right? You look out past the deck, expecting to see a vast ocean of water, but instead you are immediately awestruck by what appears to be a river of multicolored gas-like essence that makes up everything that you can see beyond the ship.
Is there like
You are so awestruck that you don't even notice yourselves proceeding further onto the deck. And as you gaze in wonder, you notice that the ship is sailing through this rainbow sea at an unfathomable speed. Think like ludicrous speed from Spaceball.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
I
yet,
didn't say ludicrous.
Is this a different plane?
make a.
Because
Religion
technically I would not be alive.
Make a just an intelligence check. So just use your intelligence modifier.
Alright. That's fine. 23.
You know that it's not a different plane necessarily. In fact, you most likely have been here. You recognize this as what is known as space.
How the fuck did we get to space?
Yeah, I don't even know how we got here.
Through your magic stick.
You also notice that the air is completely still and silent.
Okay.
Spooky.
And
Might be in staff.
you look around and you see that there are 3 massive sails, one in the middle, one at the front, one at the back. They are very, very large. And each side of the ship, you also see that there are similar sails that are going out.
So it's
Like
3 different.
wings.
They're like masts.
So you have 3 masts going up and 2 masts going out sideways, kind of like wings.
Any people thing?
Does it look like a pirate ship?
It does not. It looks like a pirate ship, but that was Jolly Roger.
Viking ship.
So it looks just like a ship.
Can I like
Captain
see
Ahab
what kind of
here?
material the sails are? Just curious.
Sure.
I'm just
Uh,
well, the
go
material
ahead.
matters sometimes.
Go
Maybe it's
ahead.
like some magic embedded sails
It
that
could
cause
be.
it to go so
Oh,
fast.
who's the captain? Is it Captain Hook?
I'd say a
there you go.
investigation check.
Investigation check. I'm so glad you asked. It's 22.
Go for
What did you roll?
It's an 18.
Okay. It is made out of just like a what do you call that? Canvas. It's just a canvas material. Nothing magical.
I can't fucking even. I'm sorry. God damn.
We don't see anybody.
You don't see anybody.
Oh god.
It works because you asked what the material was. I think it's okay that you know that.
Just what the fuck, man? I didn't even know what he said after all
Well,
that
it's just
bullshit.
canvas.
It's inconsequential.
It's just
What are we
inconsequence.
doing on this
I'm
boat?
sorry.
What are we about to do?
Oh, thank God, that was beautiful. Oh,
Crazy.
This is where we live now.
wait, what?
Is there anybody guiding the ship?
So all you can see, you're still
That's the
kind
ship from
of, you're
Seoul.
just outside of the doorway. So looking out, you see just kind of like the front half of the ship. There is still the back half.
I would like to try and like look up behind. Is there anybody up there sailing the ship?
Oh.
So you look up and behind you, and you see that there's another level, another floor
Yeah.
above you. And on this floor, there's also just a ledge, and you see just the nothing but wood. You see stairs to the left, stairs to the right, and actually on this ledge, right in the middle, standing right above you, you do see a old man,
Oh,
and he looks down at
jeez.
you, and he says, "Welcome aboard."
Oh. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Do you have any cannons?
Yes, I do have cannons.
Can I go check those out?
Maybe sometime.
What's your name?
I'm glad you asked. So,
I'm so glad I asked you.
the man that you see before you, he is an old man. You see that he is elven in nature. He's wearing white silk robes with blue trim.
Okay.
You see that he has a very stern look on his face. His eyebrows are just kind of in that stern look, you know.
Like he's seen something.
Kinda.
Gotcha.
Think like Spock. He looks a lot like Spock.
So
kinda
he's
deal.
concerning.
So it's not like he's, you know, angrily looking at you.
He's just very like
Naturally is very stern
Intrusive.
looking.
He had naturally arched up eyebrows
intrusive,
like
I guess.
this.
You see that his eyes are a piercing blue, and he's not angry. He has a very subtle, welcoming expression to his face, but it's very
dialed back.
dialed back. Yes.
Okay, with my staff.
He's got very long, gray hair that is tied back in very intricate braids. And he replies to you, and he says, "My name is Rakus.
Rakus?
Rakus Stargazer."
Stargazer. How'd you get that last name?
Star-Lord.
I feel it is very self-evident how I got that name.
I would.
You are aboard a spaceship.
We're in space.
You are in space.
Wow.
Yes, I know. It's very
What is
impressive.
space?
Space is it is
See the captain?
Rennick.
the space between where planets are.
Can you like tell us? Is this true?
Are you the captain?
I'm not the captain.
Are you the captain?
I'm the captain now. I don't know what you're talking
Bringing
about.
this into this campaign.
I don't think he's the
I don't
captain.
think he is.
Oh
Sure.
god.
Rakus, are you the captain?
I don't think he's the
I
captain.
don't think I'm the captain. I mean,
I am not the captain of this ship.
so we're not in.
Are you the
we're
first
not in
mate?
we're in any kind of demiplane or not.
No, you are not.
Okay, so then I would be like, on my travels, I haven't seen places like this other than planes of existence, but it doesn't seem like this is a plane, so I have no clue.
You've not left the prime material plane. You are simply between worlds.
What? Where is this ship going to?
Well, we are going to another world.
What is this, Kingdom Hearts?
Does this world have money on it?
All worlds have money on it.
Does it have a lot of money?
If you find it,
What
you
is-
may.
What is the
Might not be too bad.
What is the purpose of this ship? Just to travel between planets.
That is what this is. This ship is for. It is known as a spell jammer.
A spell jammer.
It sails through space rather than through the oceans.
Are you saying this can negate spells? Just dumb questions. Just go along with it, please.
No.
Okay.
Are you asking how the ship flies?
No, I can understand that part of it.
Ah,
So, through your travels, do people normally just randomly show up on your ship
no.
like we did?
They come by the teleportation circle that you came on.
So what do people do next after they get here?
Teleportation circle.
Well, to be fair, you're the first I've been able to call up.
What's a teleportation?
So you're the one that set the teleportation circle.
Yes.
Waiting for somebody to get here.
Not necessarily waiting.
We had families back home, man.
I've
Is-
been
I
watching
mean,
you for
they
some
did.
time,
Can I go
and
back?
I can assure you, you do not have any families.
Can we go back?
You can go back at any time.
Is there a teleportation circle on the ship?
Yes, that's how you got here.
Well, I didn't know if it was a one-way trip, okay?
So where?
See the brains of your operation?
Yep.
You just gotta understand, I'm part, I work on my part bard on the side.
He tries to be the brains of the operation.
He's a smart one. I just try to make contact with
He
This
does
is
that.
what I just kind
My
of
charisma's at
wait.
a 0, please understand.
I just try and let
That is fair.
people around and talk while I just, gawk and watch the situation until I need to chime in. Where are you sailing to currently?
The destination I will reveal to you if you take upon my task.
Oh,
Well,
of course there is.
That's
Well-
why I called you here, after all.
You called us here.
Well,
How do you think you got here?
Your
Bye.
teleportation circle.
by miraculous event that I don't know how or why. Plus, I wasn't even near some of my party members, so this is a conundrum.
I'd have to say, I think you got lucky that we ended up here, to be honest with you. More than fate.
No, it was not fate, nor was it luck. I am the one that called you here. I scryed upon you as soon as you touched that staff.
So it was the stick.
I didn't touch the staff.
Did you sense
Neither
that I
did
touched
I.
it first?
I did it.
Both of those Nimrods touched the staff. So, if
It was shiny.
I think what our
do you think should
illustrious magic
want
user
to
here
add
is
that?
trying to say is you might have to convince us a little more than just some glory to take on your task. There has to be something in it for us, I would have to say.
yeah, I've been dealing with gods my entire life, and I am kind of done dealing with gods.
Well then, this task seems to be perfect for you.
I need something to improve my cannons from hitting people.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, we can drop
You just
that.
need to learn to aim. That is your
Aim?
biggest problem.
Can I? Well,
I
can
will
you
say-
provide a crosshair or a
I
red
will-
dot sight?
I
I would
will
gladly
say-
take it.
I did see that.
I am very impressed that this time you did not hit me.
I'm gonna slowly
You
slip
shot,
my
so-
spider over.
Do I have to
where,
fabricate a red dot sight to put
Mr.
my
Artificer
cannons?
is. I'm just gonna have my spider just like walk over.
Not the
like,
stuff that's
get
one
onto
to
his
do
neck.
next time.
Okay. Make a perception check. for
Me?
Yeah.
For what?
His spider's crawling up your neck.
You're wounded.
What is he actively perceiving, or is it? Would it be? Does he perceive it?
Yeah, that's a good point. What's your passive
My
perception?
passive perception.
What's your wisdom modifier?
2.
Okay. Make a stealth check with spider
Do
stealth.
it. Big question here. It's my.
13.
Okay.
I got a question.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it's not 2 because it sounds way too fucking low.
What's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifiers are 2.
So it's a 2.
It'll be a 12.
It's a
12.
12, so it
Okay,
still,
that's what I
still
thought.
gets you by one.
So you do not notice as his spider climbs
It's not like it's dangerous or
up to
anything.
your neck.
I'm gonna have my spider bite him.
Why? I understand not being able to shut my mouth like what's his face, but
Dirty
come on now.
whore.
Make an attack roll.
To be fair,
Why? Oh, do I have to waste?
It doesn't hit.
it doesn't hit.
Wow. How'd the spider miss?
Can I
His
kill
teeth
us?
fell out mid-rock. Fell out.
Can I
Make it with advantage because he doesn't notice it.
can I attack the spider back?
No.
Wow.
Matt,
Oh.
that,
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Gave the man advantage.
6 plus 1, so poison
7.
damage.
You take 7 points of damage as you feel a spider bite you on the neck.
You can slap the spider away. I just wanted to let you know.
Shut the fuck up.
He pulls out his cannon.
Spider just did 7 points of damage.
This is war.
He pulls out his cannon.
No, you were just.
I pull out my handgun.
Oh Jesus.
I
Okay.
don't. I will make this bag of holding explode on you.
Are you pointing your gun at your neck where the spider is?
No, I'm just holding at the head.
Okay.
Now I'm just telling you. Listen, it was just a friendly bite, and my spider will hopefully come back to me now.
You should.
I removed my hand. So I was like, oh, we were going to fight again. When we do
No,
that.
no. Listen.
I guess I understand now. I guess.
You understand nothing.
I guess. I guess I'll have this chicken sandwich.
From Popeye.
So I do have a question.
Love that
Chicken
chicken
from my house.
Yeah.
I do have one little question for Rakus. So, since you were scrying on us, Rakus, right? Yeah, I was-
Rakus.
Rakus. Wow.
Right there.
It's spelled weird, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's spelled.
Okay, Rakus. So Rakus, you were scrying on us. Were you? So the teleportation circle was the actual magic stick that we picked up, correct? So
Not entirely correct. But
okay, well, So, were you the one who, I don't know, employed, let's say, the ancient red dragon to guard your magic stick? It was in his hoard.
I wouldn't say so much employ.
So how did the ancient dragon find your magic stick?
It was more so just he happened upon it, if you will.
Can you see if he's lying?
Sure.
Can you?
Make an insight check.
Does anyone have good insight over here?
He's the one who asked, so he's the one.
But he's the one that's doing it. So
Go ahead. Do your insight.
Someone give him an advantage.
It's plus 2.
I'm not.
You
looking
cannot
at it.
because you're not
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not
inciting.
trying.
15.
I'm gathering
Plus.
insider.
It was plus 2. It was 13. 15 total.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
All right, cool.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So the dragon happened upon your staff by chance, which I thought you just said there was no chance involved.
There wasn't. He happened upon it because I allowed him to.
So,
I look over at Rennick and kind of just like.
so you're foretelling that we were going to be in the cave to grab the staff, correct?
It wasn't so much foretelling as more of a guessing check. You're not the first group of adventurers that has gone seeking to destroy Garnock.
Oh,
Oh, so it
I
wasn't
didn't want
us,
to
but-
destroy the dragon. I told him, he could have stepped down and stopped.
Very admirable, but you should know better than to try to bargain with the Red Dragon. They do tend to have very much pride.
Yeah.
To be fair, he should have also known that
He was
it's
good.
actually it's in his best interest to bargain with us when we offer him one. To be fair, just throwing that out there.
I would have liked to partner with them.
The
Another
benefit,
victim for the horseman.
Yeah.
the benefit of using a Red Dragon to guard a very powerful item is
He died.
it allows me to determine if the group is worthy or not.
Well, I can tell you this much. I don't want to be worthy, nor most people shouldn't be worthy. But what is the task that you have at hand? And give me the details, and we will mull it over, if we may, as we journey to this unknown place.
Because I will just let you know, I mean, the ancient red dragon you sent to guard your staff was not the only ancient dragon we've defeated, so that was kind of like a random Sunday for us, just letting you know that.
I'm going to
I'm gonna give that.
just say no. No.
I'm gonna give him advantage on that.
Don't lie. Don't lie about this.
I'm giving you advantage. Advantage.
Oh, so you're trying to deceive?
No.
No, I just made a statement.
Oh, okay.
You can choose to believe it or not.
I'm also just pointing to him saying,
Yeah.
no, don't false advertise.
He's telling the truth.
Are we doing? Is this a mission upon the ship we're currently on?
No, but it is heading towards the mission.
What's
Okay.
the mission?
Can you tell us more about it?
Well, let's be candid for a second.
No.
Okay, all bullshit aside, I'll
No.
stop joking.
I like candid.
What's the mission?
We all know that the world's not only ours, a Tortle, but all of the surrounding ones are endangered by these gods that are running rampant. I seek to destroy these gods, to restore balance to the mortal kind.
Well, listen. Gods are a necessary evil, and I still hate gods, but sometimes they're a necessary evil.
True, but I don't necessarily wish to kill them outright. I wish to replace them with better deities. Ones who are more worthy, younger, and don't lust for as much power. Simply wish for knowledge and to better the lives of them.
So I'm guessing you think we're these potential candidates.
It is possible.
I would highly recommend against mortal kind. 100% should not be trusted with anything deity power or above.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Being a god kind of sounds boring, to be honest with you.
What's the reward?
True.
You have a staff.
I wouldn't mind becoming divine when it comes to the god of cadence and comedy.
You can aim. aiming is an important part.
What's the reward for helping you?
Look, I'll have you
What do
know,
we get?
I had a job at Las Vegas, I'll have you know.
The reward is saving all of mortal kind from inevitable doom.
No. We need material reward.
Well, as a deity, you could make whatever you want.
What about me? What does my creation powers extend to if I can just make whatever I want then?
You could make anything you want.
Oh.
I don't know.
Where's your captain?
Well, he's currently steering the ship.
Take us to your captain.
Can we see him?
Well, again, he's a little preoccupied, but you can certainly see him.
Can we go meet with him? How about that?
You guys want to go meet the captain? We're already here. I don't think we're leaving anytime soon.
I would determine that if we're going to accept this or not, or you can hand the staff back to him. But I would.
Would he even take it?
I thought about it.
Wait, do we even have it?
Yeah,
he has it.
He's got
Well, I
it.
didn't know
You want me
if
to
it
give it
would
to
evaporate
him?
or anything.
All in favor of me giving him the staff.
I would.
Give it to Riddick. Yep.
That wasn't what
I
we
mean,
were
sorry,
asking.
I'm being
Give it to Riddick.
Sorry.
Man.
Sorry.
If more votes have it, I give it back to him. We give it back to him. All in favor.
The thing about it though
This be the
is,
key. We go home.
That's what he's thinking.
if we accept this quest, are we returning to where we were, or are we returning to a town? Where are we being put for the quest, and where do we need to go? How many deities do we have to slay?
Well, realistically, only one. My plan is, again, I don't necessarily wish to kill all the gods, but I simply wish to give
Replacement.
a replacement and allow for mortals to have a fighting chance.
Who becomes a replacement?
That is up to you.
We should give him the staff back, shouldn't we?
I
After that
kind of.
statement.
I would. Okay, now listen. I think
Oh,
I think we
Listen
have
here,
an
son.
opportunity here.
an opportunity.
To barter.
Let us. Can you return us to our
The Cave of Wonders.
No, not to the cave. To our base.
Ooh, we have a secret base.
I would just say return to our haven.
Yep.
Currently, so we can mull this over, because I, for one, don't like being ported anywhere that that I wish not to be, because they are in tangent with me always porting around. So
That is fair.
let us adjourn to mull this over, and how would we be able to contact you?
Well, you can hold on to the staff, and I can see you pretty much always.
Will you not scry on our conversations?
No spying.
I can avoid the temptation of scrying.
If you spy, I'll shove the staff up your ass.
That's our key to go home!
I would rather mull it over with my companions and we talk about going up against deities, because I've seen too many in my time and I never want to see them again. So that is my say. I don't know what my companions have to say as well.
Well, he wouldn't be stopping us from whatever we're doing unless he had a good reason to.
Not always, but I can see your point.
Don't tell me you're just gonna pull us over to tell us a poop joke.
Exactly.
Alright, on a
We'll
serious
get
note,
back
can you
to
tell
you.
us why? Well,
He
we'll save
already
that
told
for
us
later.
why.
We'll save- we'll save.
He already told us why
Yeah.
he wants us our help.
No,
We need to mull
I
it
want to
over.
understand what's
Yeah,
your,
Yeah,
teleport
well,
us
what's your
back
angle?
to our
Our haven.
headquarters.
I'll get back to you shortly.
Do you have some way of going back to your headquarters?
You said we are on a thing that you can.
It is a teleportation circle, however, you need a way to get to a destination. So you need an item that is linked to it.
I would like to go home and I pull out my rock.
That'll do it.
Wow, it was that easy.
Should you need to contact me without me scrying on you, take that staff, and tap it on the ground 3 times.
Alright.
Oh no,
All right.
hold the phone.
All right. And then I guess we'll just teleport away then? I'm all in favor of that?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright,
We'll
so
go back
he's
to my
gonna
key.
lead you down to the
Tyrannic's
pad.
Tower.
Warnick.
and you teleport away back
Alright.
to your key.
Deal.
We are in basically the main hall again. So the circle
Yep.
of doors.
Warnick, what is it you have to tell us about
All that because we picked up a stick.
You guys remember, like, that I was in an existence of that sort of thing, and that's why I don't have a soul anymore.
this? So what you're
remember
saying, this
something
could
about
create a
that.
paradox in terrible ways.
I just would rather, for safety reasons, not be ported to any other plane of existence or go to a deity's realm. But if we have to, we would have to bring them here to fight them, and that would be also bad.
So you're saying your existence is in danger if we do that?
Yeah, both ways.
So you're telling me that we have to drag him to our home field?
At least so we can have at least home field advantage, but even then, it's still a deity with unquestionable power.
Plus the compensation seemed very low.
Very, very low.
What we get to choose a deity, and I don't. I just want wealth and knowledge, and if I can get all the wealth and knowledge in the world, that'd be fine. I have my books, and I have everything here. To be fair, so
I kind of want what you want, minus the knowledge stuff, but the wealth stuff. I am a
You just
fan.
want wealth, and
I'm a fan of that.
Can you?
Oh, shoot.
And like I said, I just feel like being a deity would kind of be boring.
Is my elf companion?
I would hate to not be able to die.
It's your tower.
Maybe.
Well,
Alright.
yeah, elves live for a pretty. She's full elf, right?
So, yeah, Stoffy.
Yeah, she's there.
Whoa.
Elves live a long time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes!
I'm gonna yell for Stoffy, and hopefully she's gonna show up so she can take the bag of holding to my bolt.
Nope.
And
And
empty it.
she does. And
Okay.
she comes running
just-
up and easily grabs the bag and runs away with it.
Okay, imagine she just holds it back up.
Grandfather used to tell me about you.
She just takes a bag with holding, just
Yeah.
holds it up, and just here's the cash. Just.
Well, it's still in reduce
Never.
spell, so I have to still
Oh,
hold
yeah,
it.
you're still reducing.
I'm
it.
still reducing it, so I'm
So
just
you
like
gotta- you
I'm
gotta
still in
unzip
conflict.
it.
So
Yeah.
she's
She's pouring it all
pouring
out.
it all out in these tiny little
Like,
gold coins,
very, very gold.
dropping
Just
out
gold.
in a flood.
Gold the
Yeah.
size of rice.
And we'll wait till she comes back, and we'll still be debating. But the thing is, like, if we're pulling a deity to our realm, we have to make sure it's not going to interfere with any of the inhabitants or, kill any innocent people. I would, feel a little bit bad, but the importance of the pay. Who are we going to sell as a deity? That's very big.
Yeah.
It can't be me.
Can't be any of us.
Well,
Unfortunately, probably not.
can we find
Wealth,
Yeah.
intellect, power,
stupidity?
comedy relief.
I was waiting for stupidity.
I mean, they call us
Thanks.
the Four Horsemen for a reason. I mean, we kind of bring.
I really am a One Piece
Destruction where we
character,
go.
aren't I?
So probably not a great quality in a deity,
I
honestly.
don't expect
Unless
so.
we're a destruction god, but like I said, sounds boring. We already
Well,
do
I haven't also another bargaining chip if they can also help us find my soul, and then maybe we can go to the other realm.
I knew he was gonna go here.
That could be fair.
Let's go. So, where is your soul? Like we would already be doing that if you knew, right?
I
does
have,
know.
I do know, but I don't know where certain items are. I know where my phylactery is, and it's guarded by my once army of creatures and a cult that still worships, the god of the dead. So
So this-
it's kind of a bad place to go right now for the main phylactery. I still have my ring, which is a part of it, but the necklace, I have no clue where it's at.
So we have one of the three things that we need to gather your soul back together, and one of them is very hard.
Well, one of them is known where it's my old tomb to go to, but it's inhabited by the cult of the dead,
Oh, wonderful. So we have to.
and it would have to go through my undead horde again when I was a lich to make those things back. So I would rather be trying to find a good way to get in, and
We
find a
can't
safe-
dimension door.
There's a lot of magic there. I would highly recommend.
Like protective magic.
I don't even know if there's anybody there anymore, if we.
But
get
even
pulled
so,
back,
you would know how to stop it getting in there.
I don't know if they changed anything. It's the God of the Dead. I don't know if he's been released into another body.
Go check.
I knew they should.
Go check. All right.
I knew they'd change
Stop
the gate
it.
codes.
Real fast.
Go check.
Go check.
Stop you. Go check. Please. Listen, your life was
She
valuable.
is a
Shannon. Where's
Yeah.
Shannon?
Yes, Shannon. Where are you?
Shannon. Oh, that's
Call back.
Oh.
Shannon's already long gone after this.
Yes, there's his bones.
There's his bones that I found over there.
We skinned them and made a rug out of them. You see it as soon as you walk in front of Shannon.
Yeah, right through the big doors. It just actually has a nameplate on it too.
Shannon.
Here lies Shannon.
Shannon. So Staffy, I'm probably just comes back with my bag, and I'm just gonna put it back on, and she's just gonna go back into her rooms.
So our conundrum is that if we do want to do this whole god replacement quest adventure, we need to find a new god / person now.
Well, we would rather have a child. You see,
Wow, we're gonna be a baby kidnapper now?
Wow, there's a lot of things that could be
There's a
wrong with
lot
this.
of logic in this. If we get a natural human, just an average human that already has morals and values and understanding.
So like a
Like a
16-year-old?
A 2-year-old
I
that
don't
knows
even think
cantrips.
that. Like maybe just I don't know. We'd have to find an innocent.
R. Kelly age or Jared from Subway age?
Jesus. Neither.
I might be neutral, but even that one.
That was
Oh,
that was a.
I'm a
true
neutral.
equal of
Yes.
chaos.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
Love kidnapping chicken from Popeyes. My favorite part. Oh,
Let's just give him back the fucking staff.
guys, I think we all realize that this quest is just complete bogus and it's not worth our time.
The only thing that is holding me back about this quest, other than obvious things, is the fact that clearly Rakis is very desperate. That's why he would have taken any group of adventurers that would have killed that dragon.
I agree.
So he seems like he's trying to operate from a position of authority, which I honestly don't think he is.
You're not even the captain of the ship.
Yeah, but he's trying to act like I have this great quest and everything like that. I honestly think he's just very desperate.
Also, I think.
So do we pry on that desperateness and get what we want?
All I would need is a surety that I will be fine, but that's what I want. I don't care about deities or anything, but the best deity, for example, would be a child, because innocence would be the best tolerable thing as a new deity.
So we have to go find a kid, get your soul back.
We would have to accept the quest, then find a pure child.
Now we become now we're sex traffickers.
You don't know. I mean, well, yeah.
Well, this campaign took a
Most
different turn.
of the problem is, through my own experience, most people turn out to have bad and good in them. So the problem is finding someone who is just this gem of a human
We
being will
could
not be
get-
easy in and of itself.
One of the children priests don't need anymore. We can get a child from a priest.
My God.
Do you have something to tell us? Like, is there anything backstory that I need to know?
Yeah, no. Is
Like, did you not tell us this before? Like, I was really scared.
did your
Right.
ancestor do something to you?
Did your ancestors, like, just, you're part of the Zentarum still, correct?
I don't fucking know.
Maybe
All
that's
right.
why he's not part of it
Maybe,
anymore.
I don't know. Because I know that guild is way gone, but, like, are you in, like, the weird sect that's still, like, lingering? Like, that's the weird thing. And also, if that guy is so desperate that he would accept anybody, that's a bad thing if he was like, oh yeah, we're going to make a deity and we're just going to get a deity of whoever we want and they'll do whatever we say they will, but they're a deity. Or they would have themselves become a deity and chaos would ensue. So, I'm looking on the more natural part of it. Hopefully, we can find someone that would be good enough for it, because none of us can do it.
So is it worth
No.
it?
I think it would be worth it.
It could be.
Okay.
I mean, we made a bunch of money from just going into the cave and defeating.
Speaking of
Karnak.
that, do we get a reward from this mysterious guild that sent us to defeat this red dragon?
We'll
or-
get to that, but we
Okay.
have to go accept this.
Fine.
Wow, this is convoluted. Yeah.
Oh fuck. All right. We gonna tell him now?
I mean, I would say we should, but I would have my demand is any
Yeah,
of
we should
your-
come up with if we want to demand. Or not.
I have
We
my
need
demand.
demands.
I had my demand,
Yeah.
which is helping us reclaim my soul.
All right.
What would
You
I
just want
want?
money.
Money is important, but there's got to be something else in this world that matters. Why don't you think about it? I need more time.
I want knowledge or power from them. That would be cool. What do you want?
He wants to open up Dutch bakery.
With cannons. That's how he delivers them.
Oh.
He shoots them out. It's like
Long
deliveries.
ship brownies.
Well. Oh, are we still waiting for? I'm sorry.
Yes.
No, I'm mauling mine out.
I already have mine. If you're knowledge and power, I mean, have you read most of my material? I think we can think there's enough knowledge in there to curb your enthusiasm for a little bit. But
Very
I don't know
good.
what other knowledge you would want. More spells, more.
I don't fucking know. I guess more power then. That's what I want.
Low key. I mean, high key. I'd like to build a castle.
There's magic for that.
Yes, there is.
Well, I guess that is pretty small. I don't know. I guess I can build a theater for my comedy.
You have a screwdriver for that.
You have a screwdriver for that.
But I can't.
It's not
I
Mr.
can't-
Fix-It's hammer, but it's
No,
screwdriver.
it's pretty
I
close
can't
though. It's a pretty nice screwdriver.
Wow, I can't screw it together. If you know what I mean.
Can't screw anything.
Not with that attitude.
Man, I really need to fuck this world, don't I?
I don't know what I really want.
I guess my only desire besides.
Give me a land to rule over.
Oh,
You want land?
Nah,
I'm gonna call Staffy again.
that's also boring.
Wow.
Hey, yo, bitch,
The
get
wealth
out
girl comes
here.
running up to you.
Can I just keep? How about this? I just want to keep
Can
adventuring.
she send a message to the guild that we defeated Garnock? I removed a scale from him. That's why I forgot. But I did want to remove a scale to show that we took him. And I handed it to her
And killed him.
so she can go deliver the message.
Are you having her like physically go there?
Yes.
Okay. That'll take some time, but yes, she can certainly go do that.
Do we not have like another messenger?
She can do it. She's fast on her feet.
Okay.
Where is the current guild?
As soon as my map loads, I'll tell you. Garnock was on the island of Ruatham, which is just west of Waterdeep,
Okay.
which is where you were employed from.
Just west of Waterdeep.
Is Theon Greyjoy there?
It's pretty west of Waterdeep, but it is west.
Moss
In-
Deep City. Here we go.
Can I have my tower up here next to Waterdeep and have her go from there?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. I will use my magic for my circle. I will waste 8 spell slot just
Okay.
to move it and move it toward near Waterdeep, just on the outskirts, and tell her to head toward the guild.
Okay. It'll take her a couple hours to do that, but she can do that.
Sure. So she will be on her way back there, so it'll be a couple hours. So I'm pretty sure we can meet the man and tell him our demands then.
Fair enough.
All right.
So you got our demands. You gonna talk to him?
I'll talk.
We'll each
Yeah.
give.
You'll each give a demand. I have mine, so I'll just go first, and then we'll go. Go ahead and tap the staff.
Alright. So you tap the staff 3 times and
Nothing happens.
nothing happens. You start to sense that same feeling that happened when you were in the cave, and in an instant you are flashed back onto that path, back into the same room.
Okay, so we're in the same room. All right, walk back up to the main part of the ship.
Okay. And he is right where you left him.
All right.
What's up, faggot?
Brackus, I would. We have several demands, but we would likely help you if you help us with each of us our things. And I'm pretty sure if you are being able to port us here and take us wherever, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that hard. Help me piece together my soul back together, or have it incomplete, and that's mine. I don't know what other ones my companions want.
Who wishes to go first?
You go ahead.
Okay. Well, I had a very selfish demand that honestly right now is not worth it, so I'll go with my other one. I have this sword right here. I'll bring out Plain Catcher. And I'll split it into the 2 swords. And I'll say, these swords are basically my life, other than, obviously, wealth and adventure and stuff like that. I would love these swords here, and I have the 2, to be enhanced past their normal limits.
Is that it?
I'll tell you specifically what I mean by that. And so basically, they have 3 charges per long rest. I would like them to have 4 charges. That's what I specifically mean.
He mulls over for a second, kind of looks at the blade and gets a feel of its arcane energy. These are very powerful weapons.
They are.
But I think something like that can be done.
That would be fair.
I want something powerful.
Like
So-
what?
I want the strongest summoner staff ever made.
That's a tall order. even for me.
Summoner staff. Well, the art of summoning is still fairly new to this world. I believe the captain would be more suited for something of this.
Then should we talk to
Nature.
him about these demands?
Well, he specifically is very good at making things. I am more in the realm of knowledge. But it certainly can be done, given some time.
Can I make
See why
it for
not.
him?
You do have the capabilities of making things.
Is it possible within my limits plus a little bit more?
I think if you would assist the captain, then it would definitely, it most likely would help. Yes, it would. He's very good at enchanting things, but making the physical object is not as easy. That is something that you may be able to help with.
Tim Allen, so I shall become.
I actually have a trade. I was wondering. I understand you're in this realm that, I mean, items mean nothing to you, I'm sure. Just like this one item that I have honestly means nothing to me, and I pick up the gold bedazzled scimitar. It honestly means nothing to me. I'm sure it's worth something, which is why it pains me to ask this. But I suggested 4 charges. May I offer you this as maybe a trade for a potential 5th charge? This seems to be very magical. It was with your magic stick.
Are you holding it out for him
Yes.
to take?
Mhm.
So he'll grab it, and you see his eyes sort of flash over in an instant, and notice that this is him casting Identify on it. And he tells you that this blade is very powerful, especially for someone not as adept in the ways of magic. One would say that it would give you the power to make your swords better if you wanted.
Really?
This is a luck blade, and it in fact has 1 charge left in it.
Interesting, you say. I have a question for you then. For exchange, obviously, of this immensely powerful blade, what would it be worth in, let's just say, number of charges to my current simple weapon?
Being your...
So basically, instead of money, in charges, how much would this be worth? If I was to trade this luck blade.
1 for 1.
I would say that you could just use the blade to enhance the ones that you have. You
Really?
wouldn't need to trade it. So a
Okay.
luck blade, you...
Yeah, okay, out of character, yeah.
A luck blade,
So basically, I use do I use like a spell to cast it, or do I have to?
it
Yeah, I'm just
comes
curious.
with
1 charge.
1 charge, which
Is the wish spell?
is the wish spell.
Yeah, it's a wish spell.
Okay, interesting.
So if used
So I
properly-
could actually
You could
enhance
just-
them myself.
You could just use it and wish for
enhanced weapons.
enhanced weapons.
Okay.
It also has some other properties.
I'm
to
sure.
it.
Okay.
If I can find the damn sheet.
Well, I will. Okay. Well, okay. So I'll basically stick to my old price, and I'll take the weapon back and thank Rakis for his generosity.
I will also note I could have identified it for you if you let me know you had that.
I honestly never planned on using it,
That
so
fair.
Where the fuck
I
did
was
put
honestly
that?
going to sell it before this. So now that I know what it is, I will probably use it and then sell it.
Did you give your
Yeah.
demand?
Did you guys
No, I did not.
go for it?
I would like to
There you go.
cough, cough. This does not sound like it's slavery, but I would like to serve my boys in the party well.
That is your demand.
Was that your
handies,
demand?
handies or blowies for everybody? What are you giving us?
I would like them to come to my comedy routine.
Gotcha.
Can I just ask for like a buff in my charisma? Can I just ask for that?
That is doable. It'll take a little work on your part, but certainly doable.
All right, I'm in then.
And if going back and making sure the demand is okay, I know mine is linear on the soul, but if not, would I be able to reincarnate or make a new soul?
Well, considering I don't know your entire history, tell me how exactly do you need to get your soul back? What would it take?
Well,
A necklace of lost friends.
a necklace that I have no whereabouts are gone. I could not find it in any book, could not find it in any of my old things. It's like it's been removed from history. But I know where my phylactery is. And since being in that realm, I was able to find a way to get back to being a human again, which lessened my power, but it's fine. I would rather have been a human. I don't know if the Cult of the Dead is still there, and my army will probably not obey me anyways. So that is a restriction and a scarcity with me. Even though I'm a necromancer, I would rather try and not fight my hordes of allies.
That is understandable. Do you know anything anything about this necklace specifically that could help us locate it? Does it hold a piece of your soul inside?
It does. I should be able to feel where it's at, but the thing is, I don't. It seems to be either hidden from my memory, hidden from my sight. I cannot scry it, cannot do anything to find the piece of myself. So I don't know where it's at. That's the hardest part.
I will work on something for that. As for your phylactery, you say it is being held by the cult of the dead.
Yes.
And is this cult worshippers of the deity Baal?
Yes. It was the lord that I trapped in the phylactery.
Trapped him.
Because he was trying to possess me to give me more power.
Unfortunately, you feel this captured a lot into
Sounds
his
much
account.
like the god of the dead. Yes, I believe that through your tasks in this quest that I wish to embark you on, you would be able to certainly exact your revenge on this god and get your soul back from him. The necklace, I'll see what my magics can do if I can try and locate it.
Alright.
Do you have an artifact that is got a piece of you to
I
it?
will give him my ring and say, this is the last piece of myself that I have with me. This is a tiny piece, but I still have it with me.
Good. I will make sure to take great care of this.
Alright. I accept our journey then.
I will
Guys.
accept it as well.
For sure.
It may be bogus, but here we go, boys.
Where do we need to journey to first?
Well, as you may very well know, fighting a deity is no easy task. The scepter that your companion wields is a very powerful artifact indeed. However, it is not enough to defeat a god that is of the higher echelons of power. We will need to upgrade it if you wish to even stand a chance.
Alright. Where's our first task for that?
Training arc.
Yeah.
Well, I will need some components to make it better. Gods have this innate ability to outright kill any mortal that they gaze upon, just with a simple thought. However, I believe that this artifact, which was made by a god, if enhanced, can protect you from such powers. To my knowledge, the greatest piece of natural magic that can enhance anything is that of the scales of a prismatic dragon. However, those have long since been extinct. Or at least, we do not know their whereabouts.
I'm pretty sure there's still some in existence. I maybe have an idea or a couple books that could probably point us in the right direction.
That is good. And if not, I do have a friend that is somewhat of an expert on dragons. He may be able to lead you to the whereabouts of some that are still stored away. We only need but one. Two would be very helpful, but one is good. And then the other component is equally rare, equally dangerous as well. To my knowledge, nothing cancels out magic quite as well as that is the stomach of a Tarrasque.
Ah!
So you may need to do some dissecting.
That won't be too hard.
No.
Correct.
Killing the beast is
It's not like
most
we're gonna
difficult,
eat it,
but
right?
harvesting should not be
We
too
can eat it
difficult.
later.
I would recommend against that.
Yes, I would.
Tastes delicious.
You may be okay.
You would be.
But,
I-
but the
yeah.
rest of you, I would not recommend at all.
I knew I could have made a mean steamed Orcus.
But yes, if you get these two items, we can certainly stand a chance. There's also another artifact that I know of that can certainly kill a god on its own. It's the only one of its kind. Its whereabouts, I again do not know. It is known as the Jathaman Dagger. But it is capable of killing a god.
Ooh, Jathan.
What's the purpose of this staff and all of this?
To trap the deity in that.
Alright, cool.
If I'm pretty sure correct, Ruckus. Am I?
Yeah. The staff. The staff was used a long time ago, many years ago. The deity Azure. The deity Azure, he very covetous of his rival's power, so he crafted the staff and trapped the deity Savarus inside of it, hence the namesake. Over time, he grew to regret his decision and released Savarus, but the properties still remained, some of them at least.
So you need us to collect the prismatic dragon scales, 2 if possible, the Jackum dagger, and Tarask, just the intestines, the heart.
I would say you would need the second stomach of the Tarask. That is the one that has the properties of counteracting magic.
All right. Well, if that is all, I guess we can start going to look. Where would you meet your friend, this dragon philosopher, or
He's more of a
Lore master?
curator.
Curator.
Oh, is it? So he takes care of a museum?
Of sorts, yes.
Just
He's located in the town of Everton, which is it's just north of the frozen forest. I can certainly help you get there quickly.
What's his name?
His name is Cadeus. Cadeis.
Cadius.
Cadeus.
I see.
Cadeus Ratorn. R.A. Thorn. Ratorn.
Got it.
And who is he?
Dragon
The
Curator.
curator of the Temple of Lost Dragons.
Is that where we sent the dragon we just killed? Because he lost.
His spirit may have found its way there, but it also may take some time. It is more so a temple, and also a collection of rare relics and artifacts from many dragons past.
Alright, so we gotta steal a baby. Collect whatever else we gotta collect.
Well, the baby comes last after we defeat the deity.
We should get the baby out of the way
And
though.
also, we should probably not talk to it in front of Ruckus.
These are not the droids.
Make a deception check.
No, I give him disadvantage.
Nat 20.
Yeah, dude!
Alright, what's your total?
20 plus.
20 plus what?
And that 20 does not necessarily mean success.
Plus 2 on here.
22.
I don't know if these stats are accurate. Is everybody's stuff still like plus 1, plus 2 on all those?
On deception? Mine's plus 4.
Deception for me is. Where am I?
I specialized in history, insight, perception, and arcana.
Yeah.
You had to
I'm
choose
a plus
4.
one.
I gotta choose 4.
You got to choose 4 as well.
I thought you only said pick 2.
Well, you also have a background you can choose
You have a
from.
background. I picked Sage,
Okay. I didn't know.
which gave me arcana and history.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
hermits are nature, and I don't like balancing their shit and movement.
So,
Would you like a ride?
Ugh.
Or would you like me to send you back to your keep?
Do we want to investigate more about the artifacts, or do we want to just go to the Dragon Curator? Alright, let's go to the Dragon Curator.
Alright. And he'll lead you back down to the teleporter.
can you open up the other door before we leave?
There's nothing in there but a said.
What do you mean, the door to my bedroom?
I don't know.
I took a peek in there with my spider. I know there's nothing in there other than a crystal ball of scrying.
Yeah, that's what the captain tells me, is that your spider was poking around. No harm, no foul. There's nothing important in my room anyway.
Yep, just an orb of scrying, I'm guessing.
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Magic stuff.
Magic things that
Yes,
we
magic
don't
things.
Magic.
And with that, you're teleported.
Pew.
You find yourselves on the outskirts of a forest behind you. You can look behind you, see that the trees are all, they're not frozen. The name frozen forest comes more from the fact that it's just very cold around here.
Mm.
Seems very familiar.
Looking northward, you see a very, very small town. All the buildings are 1 story tall. They're all just small houses, a shop here and there, and it's still about 100 feet away from you.
I'll start heading.
Yep.
Towards the town.
Okay. So you start walking up. You enter into the town. There's no guards. It's all. There's a few people here and there. One person walks by, another person walks by. They all give you a wave, and they continue walking.
They're not like shy from any of like inventoring sort of people they've seen a lot of people before, I'm guessing.
Make a perception check.
19.
You don't see that they're like shying away from you. More so that it's just kind of like an odd grin. Like they're very welcoming that you're here, but they're not necessarily afraid of you.
Okay. Could I stop one of them and ask where the nearest tavern is?
Oh, it is. You'll want to go right over there. The tavern is right next to that home. It is known as the Blue Dragon's Bane. It is.
No more dragons, fuck.
Oh no, don't worry. It's just.
I ain't about enough fighting no dragon, please.
I
You
would,
just fought one. Settle down there, Sprocket.
I would highly recommend trying the lightning brew. It's very, very tasty.
Are all these drinks named after dragons?
Of course.
Is there a dragon bartender?
No,
Okay.
no, absolutely not.
Gotcha.
So
I would
I-
just understand if it was giving you a tingly feeling that it would have some sort of element of dragon's fire or breath with it.
No. It's just a name beer.
Alright, well thank you. We'll start heading toward there then.
Yeah, as we walk around, like, do I notice as a dragonborn, like anyone's kind of like extra, like, curiosity or infatuation with me because I'm a dragonborn in this city that seems like dragons?
Make a perception check.
16.
They don't seem to be They seem to be very cheery about you as a group, and they're not singling any of you out.
Okay. Good. I don't like.
They don't seem to be
Fans.
uncomfortable by your presence.
It's new.
Yeah. So you make your way to the Blue Dragon's Bane. What would you like to do?
I say we should enter and then kind of ask around for information about the curator, if they know anything, and see if there's anything locally we can help with while we're here.
I hear about half of that, and I just walk up to the bar.
Okay. So you walk in through the door. Immediately you look around and you notice that this tavern is completely empty, except for the bartender that is just sitting there washing a glass. And he looks up and notices you. Ah, welcome, travelers. Come on in. Come on in. Sit down. Have a drink.
More for me, I guess. So I'll walk up to the bar with the bartender.
All right. You sit down.
I will be closely behind, but I would be like, could we have a booth rather than a...
You may. Sure.
Oh, all right, I will go sit to the closest booth then.
All right.
Instead of the bar.
You sit in a booth. What are you two doing?
I'll go with him.
So you're sitting in a booth with him?
Yeah, we're on a cute date.
I will sit with him. See.
Okay. So you're up at the
Yep.
bar
You're
by
up at the
yourself?
bar by yourself.
Yep.
We will be talking and thinking about what's our next move then.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll let.
I'll work the
Oh,
bartender.
you got this.
I'll work the bartender.
All right.
You didn't pay attention to one word I said when you walked in the bar, did you?
I heard half of it.
Yep, exactly.
I was kind of perplexed by the alcohol. It's bit because it's still kind of technically the same day. You know, we just had a rough fight.
You're just in that.
I'm in that
mindset.
mode of like I just want to drink. Figure this out.
That's fair.
Alistair, we need to figure out what's our next move and we need to find information as quickly as we can. Probably even rest for a bit.
Yep. So as that goes. So I've heard you got a special drink in this tavern.
Yes. It's at the
Do you remember what it is?
No, I made it up on the
Lightning
spot.
something?
Blue Dragon Bane. Is
Blue
that's
Dragon.
the-
That's
That's
the
the bar.
tavern.
Yep.
It's
Lightning
the
something.
Lightning's brew.
Lightning
Yes,
brew.
I
Lightning
was
brew.
waiting for you to get it.
I was curious.
It is.
I'll
Yes, the lightning brew. Would you like a glass?
I'll try some. I have to say, are you a fan of blue dragons?
Blue dragons? Absolutely. They are quite fascinating creatures, would you say?
They are. I mean, lightning is strong if you're into something like that. I mean, I'm personally fascinated with green dragons. You can see. I mean,
Ah, yes, I do notice that. I
have you
know-
ever seen a green dragon before? Not a dragonborn like myself, but an actual pure green dragon.
Green dragon. Yes, many years ago, I saw one. Yes, majestic.
The only reason,
Terrifying, but majestic.
Yeah, the only reason I'm asking is one time at a tavern similar to this, I've had my own drinks. I'm just wondering how strong this lightning brew is.
Oh, would you like to find out?
Why not?
All right. You sets down the glass,
Sure.
reaches underneath, grabs a bottle. This bottle is blue. Uncorks it, pours it out, and then you see him just touch the top of the liquid, and you see a little spark of electricity go right through it.
Ooh, fancy.
He pushes the drink over to you. Just a little electricity. That's why we call it the lightning brew.
Before I get too much further, what does our bartender look like?
It's a human male.
Mm-hmm.
He is about 5'9", 5'10". Black hair, about medium length. Very cheerful disposition.
I'm sorry, manners, I guess. What is your name?
My name is Tavon.
Tavon. That's a name that I will most likely remember. As long as I don't drink too much. My name is Orphan.
Pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Picks up a different glass and starts cleaning.
How much do I owe you for this initial drink? I can't. I mean, it's my first time trying it. I don't know
Well,
if I'll start a tab or not.
normally the Lightning Brew is one of our specialties, but for a first time, I'd say 1 silver piece is fine.
I gave him 10 silver pieces.
So 1 gold. Okay.
I gave him 1 gold.
Okay, so you flip him 1 gold. He's like, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your drink.
And I will. I'll get a good swig to start. I'm not
Okay.
gonna down it.
Just gonna take a drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it taste like?
Roll for damage.
Roll for damage.
It doesn't hurt you. You just took a small swig of it, so it's very, very strong. But with your dragonborn constitution, you are very you take it like a champ. It's very, very fruity, and the flavor is that of what would be comparable to blueberries. As soon as you gulp it down, you do feel like a tingle go throughout your body, which you would sort of instinctually know that was the electricity that he put in there.
Sure.
But yeah. Other than that,
All right, Tavon.
good drink.
This does have a nice little kick to it.
Yes, I invented the drink myself.
You did. Well, you are an excellent barkeep. I do have a question for you. Well, I guess my first question is: this is such a great drink. Where are the other patrons? Why is it just the time of day?
Well, it is mid-afternoon, so typically people
I don't know
are-
much about time. I just
That's
drink
fair,
when,
that's fair.
when I see a
Well,
tavern.
Mid-afternoon is typically after the sun goes up past the midpoint and then keeps going. Yes, most people are working still, or they're out doing their business.
Have you heard the old wives' tales about the sun?
No.
Some say it's a dragon in the sky,
Oh,
just a bright, shiny one.
well, that is truly majestic.
I think it's bullshit personally,
I'm
but
just gonna slam my fist and be like, stop telling him lies! It's not. It's ball fire. We all know it's the star. It's the universe. And I just get annoyed because it's like imbeciles don't understand knowledge.
He'll lean over the table and sort of whisper in your ear, I prefer it if it was a dragon.
I would too, I guess. I don't know. I don't really think
I'm
about
gonna
the sun.
continue
at all.
reading the spells.
So,
So what are we doing?
Yeah, what do you-
we were talking about just exploring like our options and trying to get like stuff over, and then I was diving into my scope of just rearranging some things, just to see if I need to contact Stoffy to tell us we're here.
Oh yeah, because you left her in water, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah,
Well, at least your tower's still there.
Yeah.
Nope.
yeah. Just like to basically bond with her from.
yeah.
Sure, it's not the first time.
Yep.
Sure.
She can handle it being there. I'm just trying to find another way to contact her and let her know that we're here. I will probably just say I'll be right back and just go run my tower over there really quickly.
Because
Like,
I
just step outside because I'm angry too and frustrated with these people. I'm just like, ugh.
Idiots!
I'll get to the point now. Actually, what I was just buttering him up. So
Don't butter anything.
Seems
Just-
well buttered.
So Tavon,
Butter my
I'm gonna
bread.
go back and do the thing, get the tower back to
Go ahead.
her
Okay.
just to see if she's there.
So Tavon, we're actually here for a reason. We're actually looking for someone. Do you know of someone by the name of Cadius?
Good yes. Oh yes.
Sure.
Yes, he's up there at the edge of town at the temple.
Edge of town at the temple. Thank you. Thank you so much. And this drink, oh, you've got a winner right here. No,
You think your friends would like one?
I don't know. I don't know if they have the constitution for it. If I'm going to be honest, but
Oh, that's
maybe
a
they would
shame.
like it. Why not? Sure. I'll order them around.
For a round? Alright. Well, he pulls up 2 glasses, pours them full, and gives them a little jolt and hands them over to you.
Yeah. I'll throw in 3 gold,
Oh, thank you very much for your
And I'll-
patronage.
and I'll bring the glasses to the table. And I'll
Alright.
sit with our group, and I'll tell them what I said. So, It's Cadius, right?
KDS.
Okay, good. So I'll tell him. So I talked with this bartender, and apparently Cadius is at the end of the road at the temple. So we shouldn't have far to look. You should try this drink. It's not bad.
I'll buy one.
I already bought you this.
I'll drink it.
I'm gonna
for it.
watch him drink it and see what happens.
Okay.
I'm still drinking mine.
You're sipping on it. Okay. What are you doing with it?
I'm drinking, obviously.
How are you drinking it?
It's in a
Are you
mug.
just like, look? Are you chugging it?
Chugging
Yeah.
it? He's chugging it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna chug it?
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, hell yeah.
What is it?
2, 3.
That's a 4.
Plus anything?
Yeah, what's your plus con?
It's a 4?
Oh.
Oh, right.
Okay. You take 4 lightning damage. And you are now drunk.
Can I attempt to have another swig?
You drank it all.
You chugged it.
You chugged it.
I thought I wasn't done.
No.
Oh.
Well,
I'll give.
you can order another.
I'll give.
Yeah! Woo!
I'll give him a smack on the back and be like, "I love you, you crazy man. I love you."
I'm gonna give him mine.
Oh my god.
I'll take another. I'll do it again.
Are you gonna chug it?
Yeah.
Another Constitution saving throw
Am I
at disadvantage.
Alright, bets on, boys.
Hey, Nick, give him yours.
I'm not there. I went to go
Oh,
get
that's
Stoppy.
right.
Just roll 2.
Hey, he rolled a nat 20.
That's his first roll, though. He's got disadvantage.
4.
6.
You take another 4 damage, lightning damage.
I thought I was gonna
How you feeling?
I thought I was gonna get away with that.
Hey, I got you another one.
I knew we had the right artificer in our group.
Right.
This guy loves to chug over here.
Let's get here, and I pass him the third one.
Yeah, because I got one for all 3 of us.
Is Stoppy waiting for me?
Very awkwardly, she is standing
Like-
with a nose, looking around.
And my tower disappears.
Oh, there it
It's
is.
like knocks in. It's like,
Can
did we get our reward?
She hands you the note.
Okay.
You open it and you read it. And it says, "Thank you very much for dealing with the Garnock problem. The hoard is yours to keep, as we agreed upon, as well as if you need to access any additional funds, feel free to send us a message, of which they have a seal, and we will send you any funds you may need post-haste."
Gotcha.
She's about to drink this last cup, too.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I'm at triplet.
I'm going to
Yeah.
have Stoffy then
Oh,
go,
you just want to break the
go
mug
to
over my head.
Waterdeep and investigate anything about Raucus?
Rakus?
Raucus?
Maracas.
Raku.
Rakuske.
Laguska.
Baguska defense mode. That is my name.
Cadius, and basically anything
I
about the
can't.
frozen forest that
Sorry.
I wouldn't know ahead of time. Also, just looking for the prismatic dragon scales, possibly just another way if he gives us a place, but we can also find another place. Anything on the Jackham dagger and a Tarask.
Okay.
And to send her to Waterdeep and have her fetch some money from whatever she needs. I will just teleport myself back,
And leaving your tower with her?
leaving the tower with her so she can stay, and she can contact me via, I'll give her the Orb of Scrying
Okay.
and tell her to sit and learn about it, and then if she needs to contact me, use that.
Alright.
And then I will teleport.
Are you drinking the
You
third one?
chugging the third
Yes. He's
Yes.
too drunk to realize.
Yes.
one? God.
Alright. Constitution saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Times 2.
No, just regular
I'll
disadvantage.
also go grab my alchemy set, by the way.
Okay. Go for it.
I'll go grab my ant farm while I'm at it. Real quick.
Go ahead and roll. See if you can get anything better.
No, not
He
really.
still rolled singles.
You take 4 more lightning
Why
damage.
is it? Why is it a static 4? Is
he
it
blacked
not
out?
bigger
Oh.
than 4?
And you are now unconscious.
Yes.
rob him.
When I teleported,
Woo!
I'm guessing I teleported outside the tavern. So did anybody notice that I just like teleported there and back?
Oh,
Make a
that was
perception
wonderful.
check.
Oh, what a
What a thrill ride.
man.
20, not natural.
I promise you this is gonna give you views.
You do look around and you do see that there are a couple people that did notice you, but they don't really seem to care.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I'll just like give them a kind of a gentle wave and go back in.
Yeah, you can really wave back.
Yeah, and then go back in the tavern and
See him.
find us all at like you guys at the booth and him unconscious.
These two are laughing their ass off. He is passed out at the table.
I'm still sipping mine.
And
No, I'm just on the-
I'm just laughing.
Yes,
So, I'm on the floor with my hand in the mug of one, and I just see water sipping out,
You don't see anything.
You don't see-
You're
you're
Get
asleep.
this man another drink.
I highly suggest not. Do you have a room that we may put our fellow in?
Get this man
Rest.
another drink.
Would you like a room?
Somebody come get her.
Yes,
She's dancing like
or
a stripper.
4 separate rooms for chance.
4 separate rooms. Can certainly do that.
Because snoring, and I look at you.
They can't sleep with me.
Sometimes a
It's
dragon.
called
Sometimes
night,
a dragon's breath gets very out of hand.
it's called night music.
Night music?
Is that what you call your poisonous breath?
No, that's just my natural musk.
Okay, that's what I thought. Is there an alchemist here? I need to refresh on some supplies.
A conscious one.
Certainly. 2 streets that way.
All right,
Oh, and
And
Rennick,
for
you weren't
the-
here. I figured out where Cadius is.
I'm already on it too. I
Fair
sent
enough.
Stoffy to find more information as well.
Well, I also made a new friend. Like
You
Tavon.
did?
Yes, the false sun. prophet.
Yes. Hey, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I love how you react when I say those kind of things, so I kind of said it so you'd get upset, just saying.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be unnerved. Just unnerved because I love like the knowledge of knowing things. And it's like, it's
I
not
know.
fair. I'll just go up to him. How much for the rooms?
I'd say that's 1 gold apiece.
Okay, I will hand him 5 and just tell him I will have supplies sent here and just have them taken up to one of the rooms for me.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'll head back to go get alchemic supplies.
All right, I'll.
At least enough to fill my
I got you.
set, basically.
I'll pick up our passed out artificer and take him to a room.
Okay.
I will go to a room.
Yeah,
I'll place him in one of the rooms. I'll just in his bed, not on the
Just-
ground.
just place him in
I
the
just
room.
drop him in his
Just
room
place
and
him-
leave him.
Just for fun, make a dexterity check.
Really?
Yeah.
He's afraid I'm gonna hit
Just a
him.
check, not a save.
He's making me think I'm gonna hit
Oh,
him.
just a check. Okay, fine. 18.
Okay. You delicately put him in the bed.
just not
Well, let's say, you gonna drop me?
No,
I wouldn't have dropped you.
No, I was gonna put you in bed.
You are snoring very loud. You are gone, as some would say.
Wow, I'm surprised no one would suffocate me yet.
I just kind of whisper as I leave his room. Good job. I just leave.
I will, after I get the supplies, head back and just head up to my room
Okay.
and,
The alchemist supplies will run you 50 gold.
sure. That's
Don't
fine.
look at me when you say that, please. I don't want to pay for things I'm unconscious for.
I at least kept 300 on me
Okay.
for from my vault. So
Yeah, I have 5,000 on me.
No.
that's too much to be carrying around, sir. But I don't know that, so. But I will quickly head upstairs. Is the door open to the snoring buffoon?
I mean, I didn't lock it. I
Yeah,
just
it's
shut
not
it. You
locked.
can probably hear him.
Okay. I'm going to arcane lock it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Just for right now. And then, is anybody else in their rooms like shut or anything?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, my door's shut. So.
Okay. Could I do a mass arcane lock or and concentrate on all of them? It's not a concentration.
It's not a
mode.
concentration.
Okay.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to each doorknob and arcane lock all.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then go into my room and do the same to mine. And then
Do I like? Can I hear the door locking as he does it?
You.
My passive perception 17.
I'll say no. It doesn't make a sound. I mean, make a perception check.
Probably not.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna tell everybody go to sleep, just yell, and then I will be just fixing potions and seeing if I can make some things
Alright.
for us, and then go to sleep as well.
Yeah. Before I go to sleep, I'll attune to the scimitar of luck.
All right. And what are you trying to make with your alchemy supplies?
I am going to attempt to make either a potion, an antidote of poison, and an alchemist fire, and probably just basically just a cure potion for just any antidote, and then I'll remove curse and an alchemist fire, just like 3 if I can try.
Yeah. Give me 3 Arcana checks then.
We'll do the remove curse potion first.
Okay.
That's not gonna make it 14.
It does not seem to have worked.
Okay. We'll attempt the antidote.
Okay.
That's 14.
No.
And then the alchemist fire. That's a 19.
That one will succeed.
Alright.
Anybody else doing anything? Except for you, you're passed out.
Just doing a long rest then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just long rested.
The refills
Go to
are
sleep.
helpful.
Yep.
You all complete a long rest. You regain any hit dice that you spent. You regain all of your hit points, any spell slots that you used, any other uses of things that you might have used up.
I used the staff of Magus for the arcane lock, the at will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gain all of my.
So
charge.
that one, I mean, it just is at will. It doesn't waste charges.
Mhm.
So I was making sure. Oh, and a large and reduces at will. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, this stuff is pretty fucking good.
I have a question. So, like my initial request of like the small enhancement to my blade, did that take effect?
It's not something you could do right away.
That's what I was curious about.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Um,
Okie doke. Let's see.
So as long as I'm wearing this cloak, I will always have a projection going on,
As long as you are attuned to it.
so, which I am.
now I'm
You were
equipped to this.
projecting what?
He's got the cloak of displacement.
Okay.
Oh,
Seminar, 1 charge.
Seems pretty good.
got you. I understand. That's great.
You'll never find me.
I don't need to find you.
Fair enough.
I'm hiding in the same
So you
room.
all wake up.
I will unlock my door and start heading down to the bar.
So you head down to the bar. What are you 3 doing?
I'm gonna wake up and go see how this fool's feeling.
You're locked in.
Oh, I can't get out.
I was
You're
just about to
locked
get there.
or
No, I just went down. I just was like,
No.
I didn't know whose room it was for Mr. Man. So I thought I would be getting back at him and teasing him. Like I didn't know which room it was other than his because he was snoring. So I was just like, just chose.
So I'll try to open my door.
It is locked.
I'm gonna kick the door down.
Okay. Make an athletics check against the door.
Right. Okay.
You're in a headache, sir.
Ooh,
You just think
no.
You just
Like,
Eight.
fucking half.
An 8.
8.
Yes.
You kick the door and it doesn't seem to budge.
Wow.
Damn it!
I'm gonna
What's
yell.
this door
Is
made of?
as I'm going down, I'm hearing all this. Does
I'm gonna yell your name.
oh, you're gonna yell my name?
Yeah.
Just start yelling right out. Just
Yeah.
open the doors. And which door are you at? Just
He doesn't remember. Just open all of them.
and so I'll open your door just to see.
Next to the snore.
Okay. Yeah, I'll open both their doors because I heard the kick. So.
I'm found face down on the floor.
I would like to rage.
Okay. You are raging.
I'm going to kick the door down again.
You may kick with advantage.
Thank you.
You make kick with advantage. Patrick.
He's raging, so he has advantage on athletics checks.
Oh my god. 8.
Yes!
No, 8 first. It's still not bad. It's where's my athletics? It's 15. It's a
Not
wooden
gonna
door.
cut it.
It's a wooden door.
Damn it.
But it's an arcane lock.
It's an arcane lock, man.
Okay, well, sorry,
so
door.
is the bartender just like worried now?
No, he seems like unfazed, but he's not exactly, ecstatic about
I'm
something.
gonna go back upstairs and like.
I will give you one more chance to unlock this before I bring out my scimitar, and I'm going to cut this.
I
door
don't
down.
know if you're like. Are you yelling this to me?
No power tools.
Yeah, I
You
don't
just
know
hear
what
it.
you're doing. I'm
I
hearing
know.
thuds.
Yeah.
So
What are you gonna
I'm going to
I'm saying it's
have
player
my
to player.
spider
Uh-huh.
look into the room and see him as ready as when he's going to try and kick open the door. Open it.
Wow, this is complete insanity.
Okay.
Yeah. Just this.
Oh no, we're past that. I bring out my scimitar.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm just waiting.
I am
for
going
it
to swing at them. I'm going to swing at this door with my scimitar.
Make an attack.
All right.
With advantage still, because I'm raiding.
No, just an attack.
Damn it.
Nice try.
So just an attack roll. Well, that'll be a 23 to hit.
Cool. I have
A door.
I have a 20 for thaumaturgy to open the door.
So does my 23
So
beat his
you
20?
whiff.
Also, you make dexterity checks.
You gotta whiff his
Saving
mouth.
throws or checks?
I am standing at the front of the hall.
Damn it.
I know.
Damn it. Come on. Natural 20.
18.
Okay.
I
So,
hit the door first. Come on.
He hits the door,
You want me to roll
splits it in
damage?
half,
Oh, okay.
and then the door flies open.
Damage.
I kind of look across at Reddick and I just go,
Teasing me about the sun.
I'm
I'm gonna walk back downstairs.
I like your jokes.
I'm gonna walk back downstairs. And,
I'll just continue getting ready with the door not on the hinges.
and then I'm just gonna go to the bartender and it's like, that's why I handed you 5 gold.
Wait, there's a
And
bartender.
I appreciate it very much.
The bartender's working this early?
Okay, like, so as I wrap stuff up and I kind of come down, I'll tell him, your door was a little sticky. Sorry about the door.
It wasn't,
And
I'm
I'll
gonna
also-
say it wasn't sticky. I meant it. That's why I gave you the gold.
It's
he's,
okay.
he's being modest. I mean, I just wanted to let you know, here's 5 more gold from me. Just take care of it.
I appreciate it.
Sorry.
Will definitely help, but it's just a wooden door after all, but I appreciate it. Where are your other companions?
They were down here.
Yeah, they
came
got
with us.
out. He opened
came
the
with
door.
us. He
might
laying on the
still
floor.
be
I
feeling
thought he
his
would be down here.
effects.
By this time, he would be waking up. Probably with a hangover, but
I'm still on
So is
the
he
floor.
at disadvantage
mark
on all
the range.
rolls with the hangover?
he's not drunk. But
Let me
he,
mark the
he is
range.
definitely not
Who
feeling
would
happy.
mark the rage and
Yeah.
like 5 other gold that
Yeah.
Somebody give me
So
one.
far, I've paid like 20 gold this month. Of my 5,000. That's why I keep.
Is there any way I can like lower his
And nausea.
nausea? Could I try and make a quick thing to try and?
Or yeah, go for it.
Use heal.
I don't have heal.
I don't
Cast
know.
cure.
I pull out my alchemist pack again.
Yep.
because it was in my
Cast
bag.
Curaga.
Piranha.
Heal.
Arcana, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 29.
Oh yeah. You make a very, very potent brew. That will snap him out of any hangover.
Alright. I'm gonna give it a minute and be like, just drink it in one gulp, and you'll be fine.
And then I smack my head against the floor and get up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when he
are you gonna
joined,
drink his potion?
Well, why wouldn't I?
I don't know. Why wouldn't you?
Well, I need to get up.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna drink that potion.
Okay. It is very bitter.
when I do get down there, I am gonna order another of the lightning brew for breakfast.
I love it. First, make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm still
How
gonna toss a gold.
How bitter it
Nice
is.
joke. Right. All right.
Yeah, make one. Real quick.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
Yes, you have to.
It's
a very potent one.
Oh, sure.
Trying to multitask. New
I
blade.
totally won't cheat this roll. I promise you, officer.
I have so many weapons now.
You down the potion. You do feel it take effect, and a couple seconds go by. You start feeling better. And then you projectile vomit all over the floor.
Damn it! I knew it was coming.
And then
In
you
his
feel
room.
100% better.
What is the? Do I need to
still
look
feel
this
like
up?
shit,
Luke?
don't I?
What the what the damage roll is for this?
What?
sword? For the
Luck blade? It's a +1.
It's a +1, so like it's just 1d6 +1.
It's just a scimitar, so
I think
plus-
scimitars are
it's a
6s.
D6, yeah.
Yeah, so just 1d6 +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you've all come down. You've ordered another lightning brew.
Are you ordering from me?
We'll get to that.
I'm gonna go ask the.
Is there a breakfast version of that?
The brew.
I'm gonna go ask and have Alistair accompany me. I'm like, is there a graveyard nearby?
Graveyard? No, we don't have a graveyard, but the temple is where all of the services are practiced, but no graveyard specifically. We haven't had a death here in a while, actually.
People don't die here.
People die, but not usually around here.
And here lies the Taco Bell breakfast menu.
Sure.
I will have Alistair be like, let's probably
I'm
adjourn
sorry,
to
I can't.
outside and probably see what's going on in the early morning. I'm guessing because it's probably we've slept in.
Oh yeah, it's about 8 in the morning. That's it.
Okay. After you guys finish up eating your breakfast or anything,
Yeah.
just
I'll wait for him. I'll call him over. Do you want a little bit of the dog that bit you?
What?
It's a phrase. I never quite understood it because
I just decided to just push the glass away to push it to the
suit
table.
yourself. I'll just continue sipping.
Okay.
What are we going to do?
Well, we're outside and we're looking, and there's probably some people bustling around. There's no like market or anything, correct?
Where's
There's no market per se. There's definitely like a small convenience store.
What
Or,
type of
store?
yeah, it's, you know,
7-Eleven?
Are people driving cars? What are like means of
Driving
transportation
cars.
here?
No,
Wagons?
it's very, very small. Like
When
all
did-
you see is just a couple
Easy.
people walking
Place.
by.
When did D&D become a life simulator?
Yeah.
Well, remember he said a lot of people have died here. I'm trying to whisper to him, by the way,
Mhm.
and just like,
Well, you're outside the door. So
Yeah.
you're fine.
well, I'm outside the tavern. That's what
Right,
I
right,
told.
right.
Yeah. So I'm just like, and we have to go there, which is very, very odd that they don't have a graveyard. So, that's definitely a high note that we should make sure we check out first.
All right.
Alright.
I'm gonna open the door and be like, "Are you guys coming?"
Yeah, come on.
Sure. Yeah.
Come on, Alki.
We'll start heading toward the temple.
Okay. You head towards the temple, and it is just a stone's throw away. You get there in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
You come upon this large stone building. Of all the buildings, this is the only one that is made of stone. Everything else is made of wood. you see that it is also not exactly 2 stories high, but sort of in between 1 and 2, so 1.5. It is very ornate with lots of dragon architecture, dragons' heads that are poking out of the sides. You see spikes all up and down it, and then one large iron door.
Okay. Is there any magic that I could feel in the air or anything?
Make an Arcana check.
23.
You definitely sense the presence of some magic around you.
Okay.
Nothing that's like too potent.
Okay. I will open the door then, or try to open the door.
Okay. You notice that there's no handle. However, there is one of those big Dracula-style knocker.
I mean,
Does it look like a dragon?
No, it is just one of those like big rings that you just.
I just point to open the door. Don't knock, open the door.
I walk up to the door, and in Draconic, I say, "Open sesame."
I'm also listening to this and I can understand it, and I'm like, open the door, Draconic. To him.
I'll open the door.
Okay.
About time you said.
So are you going to push the door open then?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna push the door open.
Knocking's
not my style.
Push the door open, and inside you see that it is. You see there's pews, just a couple here, a couple rows of pews. At the front there is an altar, just a big iron like chest, and it has on top of it just one I would say one the size of an adult dragon skull on top of it. You make a nature check for me.
A nature check.
Sure.
That's one of those weird rolls.
12.
12. Given your draconic bloodline, you would notice that this stands out. It has the features of a gold dragon. So you would know that this would be of the not the chromatic dragons. This would be of the good dragon bloodline.
Sure. I whisper under my head, "It's a goldie."
It's a goldie.
You also notice off to the sides there are a couple other artifacts. There's a tooth over on this side. There's some claws over on this side over here. Candles just litter throughout the entire place. It's only lit by candlelight, no windows or anything. And up at the altar you see an old man. He's wearing similar robes to what you saw that Rakus was wearing. It's white with blue trim, and then you see that he has very long white hair that is very, very neat, very straight. That's all you can see from behind.
Hello.
Sorry.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to
Oh,
into
guy.
into. Hello.
I was just looking at more of my spells.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
He does not move.
Well, that's weird.
Go further
I turn
in.
around. Do we wish to go in?
Should I give you the scepter to hit him with?
No. I'm not a fan of magic
I
sticks.
just want you to hold the scepter.
I'm not a fan of magic sticks.
I
Sorry.
would just have you hold the scepter.
We don't want to hit anybody with the
I don't
scepter
think we
yet.
need to hit anybody with the scepter just yet. And they just get... If you hit a human with the scepter, I just want you to realize the implications. They're gonna die.
And if anyone's going to hit anybody with anything, it will be me.
So yeah, I'm going to give you the scepter when the time comes.
I'm going to literally... Don't do that. I'm literally going to throw it and then use my scimitar.
Well,
So
throw
do
it
not
at,
give it to me.
throw it at the thing that we need.
I'm gonna
I'm
throw it in a
gonna
random
start
direction.
walking up and... is he just sitting there on the near the altar, or...
He's kind of
Get up, Grandpa.
kind of
I'm
kneeling.
tired of digging holes, Grandpa.
Oh, he's like
down.
Okay,
That's
like,
too
probably.
damn
Okay.
bad.
I wouldn't say he's like
Big.
down like this. He's more just like kneeling, kind of like karate.
Like a
people
monk.
like that.
Digging,
Kind of like
Grandpa.
that.
But is he like facing us, or is he facing?
He's facing the altar.
Okay.
Facing away from you.
don't know, like, my true nature would do this, but no, it won't do this. I'm just gonna walk up to him and, like, greet him, just naturally, sir, we have entered, your temple. I'm sorry to disturb you, but, can you help us, find, what we're looking for?
Okay. He doesn't budge.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Is he dead?
21.
You hear snoring.
I'm gonna back off,
Okay.
tell them that he's sleeping, and
Let's wake him up.
I'm going to,
Can I touch him with this staff?
hold on. I think you'd like this better.
Yeah, I think he just likes touching people with his
Um,
staff.
I want to try and animate the dragon skull.
Okay. This
What?
Oh. What spell are you using?
I'm trying to find it and see if I can do it. Because is it animate dead that I would use, or would I use?
Oh man.
You're gonna get this giant skull to talk to this sleeping man.
I don't know if it would.
Because I have draconic.
Oh, right. You want me to talk for the skull?
The spell animate dead.
Okay.
It requires a corpse of medium or small humanoid within range.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be able to use a dragon per se.
Could I transfer myself into a dragon with true polymorph?
Good God. Yes, you can.
Do it.
Alright,
You can use a 9th level spell.
yeah.
I've already raged today to get a door out of the way. We're past
gonna
the
wake
point-
up an old man with a
We're,
knife.
we're past the point of no return.
Do it.
Just wake him up. I'm gonna try and transform myself into a. Do we want, like, what kind of dragon do we want to try and go for?
What kind of dragon is he?
Well, he
What
looks
do
like-
I? Would I know the kind of dragon that dragon skull was?
Did you tell them?
Yeah, I told him it's
Then,
cool.
yeah, then you would know it's a gold dragon.
It's cool.
It's a gold. Okay, cool. I
Become
will
a
try
gold
and
dragon.
transform into a
You
gold
wanna-
dragon.
You want to do the opposite?
Transform into
Like a black dragon?
The opposite of a gold would be a red.
Red?
Yeah.
I don't know. That could really scare his.
I don't want to scare him. I'm like.
Which you
Okay.
would know, red dragons are actually scared of gold dragons.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That's
Why
why
are
they would
dragons
not.
scared of gold dragons?
Because they're better.
They're better.
Yeah.
Physically, not so much, but gold
Gold-
dragons are known more for their magical prowess.
Yeah.
Fair.
Gold dragons. When you cast reincarnate as a druid, you want to transform into a gold dragon, because then you can transform back into yourself.
That's pretty
Druid tips.
Fair
101.
enough.
Druid tips 101 when you get to
Okay.
level 20 druid.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I will definitely. I'm just
Good to know.
use my spell slot to transform
think I
myself
reached
into
level 20.
a gold dragon.
Okay. You are a gold dragon.
I will start filling form and start like. How big is this temple? Because do I have to fly up to make sure I don't destroy the temple?
You would fit the entire temple if you turn into a gold dragon.
Okay, is there like a place where I can sit on near the temple that would be like facing him and not destroying
He's
it?
inside the temple.
Okay.
The
He's
temple
too big.
is as big as that room there.
Ah, okay. And
You-
is it covered?
Yes.
Okay.
You
Well,
would fill the entire temple.
I'm gonna go outside and transform into a gold dragon.
Okay.
And, I am going and go around the back of the temple. If there's a back of the temple.
Mhm.
Okay. Transform into a gold dragon and start like roaring as a gold dragon.
I'm just gonna sit in one of the pews and just kind of fold my arms and
For the hell of it, make a
laugh at this.
intimidation check.
Uh,
Actually, no. Let's do a performance.
Okay.
It's more of a performance.
Okay. I just need to make sure.
As a dragon.
As a dragon. So
Yes.
that would be wild shape, I'm guessing.
Hold on. I'll pull up gold dragon. You would be an adult gold dragon.
Yeah. Which would wild shape.
So you would have a performance of +7.
Okay. Yeah. 18. No, sorry, 16.
Okay. So you don't see this because you're outside, but you guys who are still watching him, you hear the loud gold dragon roar that is just emanating inside of the...
I'm sitting down as well. I am watching.
Emanating now inside the temple, just ringing throughout, and this old man just bolts awake. Like, huh? What is it, a dragon? Oh my god, what is going on? And he starts looking around and just panicking.
We're laughing. I'm laughing at him. Do we usher him to hurry and run outside?
No, wait.
Alright.
I'm just gonna keep roaring and then start flying around the town.
Sir, it appears that a dragon has shown up at your temple. Do you wish us to take care of it for you?
A dragon in my temple?
What is this, Braveheart?
Wait. Shh, come on, hold on.
Oh, I was just drinking. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna continue roaring.
Is there a dragon?
Like I said, sir, a dragon has showed up at your temple. We savvy adventurers would love to dispatch it for you.
Why would you do such a thing?
Well, aren't you worried about your temple being destroyed?
This is a temple where dragons come to worship. It is not out of the ordinary for a dragon to come here.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
Well, this is the temple of dragon souls.
Well, this one seems
Temple of
angry.
lost
Yeah,
dragons.
This one seems upset.
I'm gonna try and wail like I'm upset. And speaking Draconic, I'm furious and angry. Just yelling anger and fury
Make a deception check.
as I'm gliding over the town.
Yep. Okay. +7.
Do it.
24.
What's funnier than 23?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
Okay.
I'll also say, since I speak Draconic, I'm sure you understand Draconic. This dragon does not sound happy.
And he replies back to you, well, from what he's saying, no, it does not. It does not sound happy at all. I wonder what pissed him off so much.
So,
What'd you do?
We did nothing.
That's probably because you were asleep.
Yeah, it could have been that. We showed up, he was already howling and stomping around and huffing, and you were asleep.
Well,
It seems he wants to kill you.
Does he understand Draconic?
yes, he replied to him in Draconic.
Okay.
It seems it wants to kill you.
Well, that would be
I'm going to
unnerving.
I'm going to yell, "Old man, come out of your temple!" Just angrily.
Okay. He's very
I would
skeptical of what's going on.
I would kind
He's
of
just woken up.
I would suggest not leaving this temple.
Do not go out.
Well, I mean,
You're gonna
he's
die.
wanting to kill me. I mean,
You're gonna let a dragon kill you?
You're sure
many
you-
dragons have tried, but
Are you sure you do not wish for us to
We
take
can
care
take care
of
of
this
the
for
dragon.
you? We have defeated a dragon before.
A very
Oh,
ancient dragon.
You see, I don't wish any harm to dragon kind.
We won't kill it.
We won't kill it.
We won't kill it.
We will
Capture it.
we will capture it, or we will get it to leave,
Dylan, what race are you again?
I am high elf.
Okay, just want to make sure too.
or we will quell its anger.
Well, just don't kill it. Don't harm it.
Sure.
For
Will you?
dragons are friends of.
We will do this. I only have to say that unfortunately we come with a fee.
A fee.
Yes, I mean it's unfortunately our token rate. I mean we could lower it obviously in this circumstance for you.
Make a deception check.
God, I hope this works.
Both of us?
Just him.
Can I give him advantage?
You sure can.
Alright.
God,
What's your deception?
it's +1. It sucks.
So is mine.
6.
Fuck!
Damn it!
Please roll less than 6.
He's not gonna roll less than 6.
He looks at you and he's not convinced. He seems very skeptical, and he starts
Can
to
we do a
walk out the
persuasion?
door.
We do a persuasion roll. You want to do persuasion?
You already
He was
tried to
trying.
deceive him.
Yeah. I'm gonna land
Jack
right
persuade
in
him.
front of the temple and just.
Bite his fucking head off.
No!
I'm just gonna land right in front of the temple.
I mean, you see what I'm trying to do here, right?
Yeah, I know.
So you land in front of the temple.
Yeah. Is
I
he
already
walking
knew
out
that's
now?
what it was.
He walks out.
Okay. And I will
Or
just,
his fucking
like, old man, I have a request.
Ah, yes. What's your request?
I need to know where prismatic dragons are.
Ah, prismatic dragon.
I have not found any of the scent. I've been trying to search for them.
Well, let us be candid with each other. I know that you're not a dragon.
Yes, I'm not.
If you wish to stay in that form, you're more than welcome to. But if you wish to come down to my level, perhaps we can discuss such things and why you are trying to deceive an old man in a place of worship.
I'm gonna revert back to my window and
Okay.
just go back and literally just go back down and like have my staff and everything ready. Just it's not to deceive you; it was just to wake you up because you were in a deep slumber.
I don't know what you mean. I was worshipping.
Which is a deep slumber. You
Call it what you will. I call it worship.
Well, dragons are not deities, and deities don't belong to this world.
No, 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 no. I'm not worshipping a deity. I'm simply just praying over the many souls that have passed on. Just
Well, I
wishing
think-
the best for them.
Well, I think we passed on a previous red dragon soul, so
Oh, yes. Garnock came just a few hours ago. Such an angry soul.
he should. Did he speak to you in any way? Because we did try to bargain with him for his life.
Well, he didn't give me any details. He seemed very angry that he lost all of his gold.
Oh.
But that is the nature of red dragons. You know how it goes.
fucking something combat.
You see that he begins to curl his very long white whiskers. And you now see the front of him. He also has a really long white beard. Picture like, it's kind of Asian-y looking. Picture like,
Aang's sensei.
no, I'd
Like
go
a guru?
more for the Emperor from Mulan kind of deal.
Okay. Fair
You
enough.
know, really long white beard with
Okay.
really long white hair.
Um.
Maybe more like Uncle Iroh.
Okay.
Oh.
Gotcha. Just with long beard. I'm gonna ask him. It's like, does this where the dragon souls are kept, or do they keep moving on, or?
Oh, this is just a place that they come. They meet their ancestors here, see some old relics, and then they pass on. This is just a stepping stone in the ways of dragon death.
Did Garnock pass on though, or is he still?
Oh, he's no longer with us.
Okay.
But he did stop by to terrorize my collection, which I was not too happy about.
All right. Well, we do need to find 2 prismatic dragon scales. We're not trying to harm them. We just need to find them for ingredients for our quest. Not, like I said, not to harm, not to procure, to destroy or anything. It is presently just humanely secure ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they'll be coming
Yeah.
ingredient too.
Yeah, we'll come out.
As you can see, I'm reduced in size now.
Yep.
Prismatic
man,
dragon
what
scales.
happened to Where did that dragon go? Did you kill the dragon? No? You didn't kill
No, the dragon is right before you. You see.
You're a dragon?
I can transform into a dragon if I want to. I can make you a dragon if you wanted
I
to.
didn't know you were a dragon. What was all that yelling and screaming out here?
Anyway, what do you need my prismatic dragon?
Congrats on
scales?
killing the dragon.
This is Alistair. He's one of our company, and
See that?
don't mind him.
Very well, if you say so. What do you need prismatic dragon scales for?
said 4 ingredients, 4 components to a spell, and
What happened to
materials.
the dragon's body? Where did it go?
I think he's a little bit
He gives you one of those,
screwy
like,
just
crooked
because of
eyebrows.
the blue.
Yeah, he had a little bit of the
lightning.
lightning brew.
Oh, yes.
So he's a little.
What
bit-
lightning brew?
My favorite.
What was the lightning brew?
See, exactly. It addles his brain. It nearly knocked out
Oh,
one of our other
then it killed him
comparisons.
yesterday?
I see.
Oh, I didn't
you
get any of
look
that.
like you had a rough night.
Well, I gave him a potion and he projectile vomited everywhere, but it's fine.
Yes, you still have a little bit on your shirt, actually.
He had 3 full pints. Quite a
Any
strong
down?
stomach.
Any down?
And I took 12 mighty points of damage.
That's fine. You slept it off.
Yes, you did.
But
A spell that requires prismatic dragon scales is a very powerful, dangerous enchantment. Why would I just give you ingredients to something that dangerous?
like I said, you don't have to give us. We can go find. It's purely academic. It's 4 components. If you do not want to, that is fine. Just point us in the right direction.
I'm a school teacher.
Well.
You're not a school teacher. I knew your grandfather.
I am a school teacher.
Sorry again.
This is for education purposes.
As you may very well know,
Now tell us where the fucking dragons are.
as you very well may know, prismatic dragons have not been seen for many years.
Tell us where your
They are either all
cousins are.
dead or they're hiding somewhere very secret.
Well,
Where?
you would know. We were sent.
No, you are not wrong. You were sent. Who were
Uh,
you sent by?
Do you know
The Lord of Blight.
Rakus?
Oh, Rakus, that old bean. What has he been up to?
We were hired to find components for him.
Oh. Well, if he's hiring you, then that means it's very serious. Did he say why?
Conditionally, no. We were just set on a fetch quest. That's it for these components.
I see.
I will definitely try and hide my intentions.
Oh, you're gonna deceive? Sure. Go for it.
18.
Okay.
Yeah, just telling him it's like it's purely academic and components. I am a researcher of very, very long from this world. Definitely have been here for ages, so.
I can see that. You do look a little thin.
It is but the cloak
Yes,
and the robes.
I do understand clothing these days. It's very flattering. But I do know of the location of a couple of prismatic dragon scales.
Well, also the dragons if possible, but if not.
Oh, the dragons I fear you may not find. But I do not know for certain. But if you need scales, I definitely have a couple in my collection, but I keep them locked away.
I would prefer that you could keep yours locked away. We would probably just want maybe fresher shavings if they were left. Yours are probably ancient, I'm guessing.
Yes, but the magical properties don't fade if you're able to keep them very well. They are very precious, and as you know, they are very magical, so as someone who is very in tune with dragons, I do know the proper ways to keep them. I would say that if you're looking for scales, and if Rakus really needs them, then this is probably your best bet. Finding a prismatic dragon is not an easy task.
So what will we need to do for you then?
What?
I'm guessing there's a price.
You babbling fool?
I'm
Don't
just guessing
babbling
there's a
fool.
price.
He's drunk too.
I am a holy man. I do not need any material compensation. But
You are a better man.
Well, we don't want you to lose your precious things, but if you are offering
they are not mine to keep. They are mine to protect and only used in the
How-
dire situation.
how many do you have? 2 is what he said us to claim, but I would rather fetch 3 and add it to my collection, and I assure you that I would just academic research, purely and simple, for the 3rd.
Well, I, a long time ago, was gifted only 2. But you never know. You may be able to use these skills to locate a living creature, but it is highly doubtful in this day and age. But if you wish to have the skills, I don't see why I can't tell you where to find them. I am too old to travel there myself, but you are more than welcome to if you wish.
Sure. And I definitely accept, and I give him a kind of a bow and just say, where would they be? And I kind of flip open my tome to start writing.
It tells you that they are located in a vault, which is deep beneath the mountains, which are just south of the frozen forest.
Is there a key, a lock that we have to worry about? Or danger?
Danger. Well,
Stranger danger?
this is a mountain, and you never know what creatures inhabit it, but I do not have any protections that are left there. I did lock the door, but I don't recall anything magical.
Anything that we should worry about trying to open the door? Is there the lock? Is it
The
the
most
key? Or
difficult thing I can remember is that it's going to be difficult to find. Let's see, what is that old rhythm? You find the door if you look through the eyes of a dragon. Yes, I believe that is it. But I don't recall too much else, unfortunately.
all right. Thank you. And if there's anything that you could ever give us in trinkets, and not just prismatic, if you ever need more for my research, I'm going to pull out my stone for my tower and knock it on the door of his temple, and then see if I can shape up another rock that looks like the same thing.
Interesting. Yeah. Make an Arcana check for that.
16.
Yeah, I'd say that. You're high enough.
Okay.
Should be all right.
And I'll hand him the piece of the stone. This is to my tower. You can use it to, when you hold it to your door and open it, you can enter my tower and just ask for Staffy, and she'll gladly accept any relics or artifacts that need to be kept. I am a pure, simple researcher. That's all I want, to study the world.
Very good. Well, occasionally I come across some artifacts that could use some looking into. So I will definitely take you up on that offer if anything comes up.
I just hand him the stone, and then we'll be off on our way then.
All right. And with that, as we'll end tonight's session.
Dick slap the like button. I will get drunker next episode.